Mine are always like animal names, like the black stag, or
Well,
the broad
there's no
wolf.
way that you guys could afford to go to the Three Flag Sailing or the Luskin Arms. Both of them outside of your price range.
Whoa, not for Vasilio. It's
Uh-oh, he's ordering something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Not for Vasilio.
yeah. 'Cause everybody loves me, and I get food brought to me.
I'll actually be right back. I'm just gonna grab my players.
He can afford the nice hostel, and he can get takeaway food. He's so rich.
Probably eats for free.
Pays in a song.
You know it.
I'm back. Sorry about that. So it's like evening right now, right? We're kind of telling these stories late at night type of deal.
Mm-hmm. I made the assumption that you guys went to sleep, but you did not go to sleep. So that's a good point.
I mean, it has been a long day. We should probably sleep.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
all had like individual quests and shit.
Oh, you've slept at least 7 times since then, Nick.
Oh, okay.
7 times. But just Nick.
Yes, just Nick.
Seems about
Nick's
right.
Nick's been in the tavern for much longer. That's why he has such a big following.
I was basically out camping.
Yeah. If by camping you mean unconscious.
Thanks to the whistle.
Did I make any money while I was there? Like panhandling and shit?
Were you trying to?
I mean, obviously. Or at least enough to live. That's like my whole thing.
Now you do have to earn a wage. We're so little. I like how I'm so much bigger than you guys.
You are a horse.
Hey.
Okay, charisma check. Okay, so I'm just. Do you want me to rotate your charisma, or would you like to when you get or start performance?
Oh, you can do it.
Okay. And the odds that you are not boasting is basic 0.
Yeah, it's like +9, I think. It's got +6 from the proficiency expertise, and then plus whatever.
So you need to click that twice. So plus another 5. It gives you 18, and that is.
That's a tough one.
To continue existing.
Probably in all that
Would you have
expensive
lived
food.
comfortably? Yeah, you would have. You tell me. As you were panhandling, would you have also like indulged quite heavily in the drink yourself?
Well, yeah. I mean, the fans want it. Fans get it.
Okay, so you'll have 25 gold from that week.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Guys, I'm just staying here. I'm not going back out.
Getting paid better
I'm
for panhandling than for saving people.
I'm now. Screw questing. But yeah, all right,
Okay,
awesome.
you guys have yet to do a quest with someone that has actual money.
It's true.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
True. We're just rescuing farmers.
Okay, I'm confused then. Where did I remember we got gold from somewhere, and I have a shitload of it.
Oh, my
you got
car,
gold
right?
from somewhere. No,
First?
he got gold from the dwarf.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
You did not solve the problem of people that had money. Only Clayton did.
Yep.
Okay. Good. So that's my money. Keep your grubby hands off of it.
I got something more valuable than money.
But like, he gave an appropriate amount of money for an adventure of your level. these farmers have not. You've been
Yeah,
helping them
no.
mostly out of the goodness of your hearts.
Yeah.
I've been helping them for magic.
I've been helping them for fame.
Yeah, goodness of your hearts.
All right, sure.
If you say so. Doesn't sound like me, but
Okay.
so I assume we're sleeping, right? Like we're waking up the next day.
Yep. So is that okay with Ashton's not here? That's sorry, Ashton. We're just gonna have to go without you. It's 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
MIA,
Ashton.
no response. What are you gonna do? He's sleeping in.
Okay. He's the only one that knows. Man, this is very awkward for story reasons. But
What else can we do?
Maybe
Shit.
give one of us a dialogue with Ren and give us some insight, and then move forward like that.
Or put him in a brick coma.
Yeah, like just grab the guy and make him tell us what's up right now, and then we'll move forward without him.
well, he already told you his story.
Well, then what insight do we need from him? Is what I'm saying.
That's a good point. Okay.
I don't know that we can actually go on like Ren's quest without Ren though.
Well, he can
Yeah.
be there with us.
Yeah,
Katie
but
can
Ash
play his character.
didn't.
He's gonna. I like the you're not, because we're not actually doing what I plan on doing with switching people every week. I like the idea of when you're not here like in person, you're here, you're just not what's the word I'm looking for? You're still with the party. You just don't roll or do anything. Like whenever you come back, you've just been there the whole time. Don't worry. Like
You just had an off day.
You're just a tag along with no presence.
yeah, you're just helping scout or like something that makes sense.
You're on vacation.
Exactly.
Works for
Okay.
me.
So let's get started then. So we wake up in the tavern after drinking ourselves into a stupor and having stories.
Yeah. It's been how long is it? It's been like a week since the whole incident with the brick.
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Holy fuck, yeah, it's been ages. But you know, we had to forget the pain.
Hey, you are the one who wanted to walk all the way to the mountain. It's not a close mountain.
Yeah, I can walk pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for the adventure. See everything cool. But yeah, should link back. Yeah, good to see y'all. Story time. Get smashed. Excellent. What's for breakfast?
You wake up to the smell of a generally grog-filled breakfast. There's a little bit more. You're north of the butter line by a lot. Sorry, thinking about what would be in the food. It wouldn't be oil.
North
there's a
of
lot,
the butter line. I love it.
like because
Yeah.
it's too far north for olives to grow. So you use butter as your oil.
Oh.
there's a lot of butter inside of this. You see like what looks to be, you think, oatmeal, but with the amount of butter, you just can't be certain. Being slopped out and served, and she's like, "Oh, breakfast for you lads." She also has some bacon and some pig rinds, if you'd like it.
I
Yeah,
I feel
bacon.
do centaurs eat meat?
Sure they do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting some bacon. I love bacon.
Okay.
Never turn down bacon.
So you guys watch as Ren walks over and eats the disgusting slop, like the late and non showing up pig he is. Everyone else gets some delicious bacon and pig fat.
Well, getting food prepared for me at all is great. Normally, I just have to just cook whatever I kill.
Mm-hmm. So what would you guys like to do now that you've woken up?
All right,
For
I'll be
most
right
of
back.
you,
Just switching over my computer.
oh, okay. For most of you guys, this is the beginning of your time in Targos. Only Vasilio's been here for any length of time, and he spent almost all of his time panhandling in the bar.
I would like to go kind of stock up on some supplies.
It's a good idea.
Okay. So there's a market for general goods. There may or may not be back alley goods. I couldn't tell you unless you started looking. And there's also a general buzz around the city about some fish that are coming in the harbor.
Nice. So, like, is there any like unrest from the whole undead front line here? Or, like, do we see any of those like Crimson guys running around, or are we not close enough to that area yet?
So the Crimson Crusade were just 3 men, as far as you could tell. You
Okay.
do see a lot, a complete lack of young, able-bodied men.
Conscripted.
As you look around, you see a lot of older men and a lot of women. A very large amount of children that are just running free. You don't see anything that looks like a guard as you walk around the town.
Yeah, they're all out fighting the undead.
Wow. Must be getting all sorts of like tales from the taverns. Bunch of fighting men come through. They must be like, what the hell are you guys doing here?
All right. Well, Alfonso wants to go to the. Alfonso wants to go to the market square.
Okay.
Wants to kind of peruse, see if there's any vendors, what they've got available.
So you'll hear cockles for sale. Get your fresh cockles. Just shot them recently. And then as you continue walking around, you'll hear a general hubbubaloo about
Hubbabaloo!
you, sir. You could use this fine carpet. No finer carpet in the lands. Along with a bunch of other merchants that are just generally trying to peddle their wares towards you. So what is it that you're looking for?
Is it a flying carpet? Alfonso, is that a flying carpet?
I don't really care.
I would care.
These people offer nothing of interest to me. So what Alfonso is really looking for is somebody who's particularly selling daggers. He would like to get some daggers.
Oh.
As well as perhaps a couple of gems if he can find one that is of reasonable value.
So you ask around about it. So would you like to ask around about it?
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to ask like any of the really scraggly like street urchin type vendors.
Okay. So you can walk into a shop, which is a general goods store, which looks somewhat reputable.
Yeah, that sounds like a good place to start.
You're gonna lighten the load. Makes a lot of sense.
So you look around. You see around you a bunch of supplies, things like rope, things like lanterns, all hanging around. Some saddles for horses, things like that. So would you like to ask him? Sorry, the owner waves you down and says, "Oh, hey there, how are you doing today?"
Just lovely, thank you. I'm
What can I do you for?
really looking for some daggers of good quality.
Oh, of good quality. Then you really should be going to the Dwarven Crafting District. Best weapons in the lands they make.
Okay.
So what you do is you go north out of here, and you keep going north. You go past the big church. You get that? So past the big church, you go across the road. You gotta just slide in behind one little alleyway. Then you'll get into another opening, and right there you'll see the giant smithy, and that's where you can find the best daggers. Would you like a map to the city? Only 2 pence.
Sorry, you cut off.
Would you like a map to the city? Only 2 copper.
No, I think we're probably okay.
All right, don't get lost then.
What else was I looking for? Gems. And what about gems?
He looks at you as if you're dumb, and he's like, and then he just like he clears his face, puts back on his happy face, and he says, "Oh, if it's gems you're looking for, the Dwarven District would be the place to go. Dwarves mine up all the gems in this region."
Thank you for your outstanding help.
Oh, anytime.
Just turning and leaving this smug asshole.
He's not that smug.
The condescension is palpable on both ends. Like, I'm just gonna say that.
Like I was some child.
I think the
Don't know who I am.
default David NPC is an asshole.
No, oh my god, that was me working at the restaurant. You guys are terrible.
No, you explicitly said he.
Well, now we're giving you some insight, David. You pissed off a lot of people. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
No, it was a great. Just the whole explicitly looked at you like you were an idiot for a sec part.
Yeah, and then he cleared the look off of his face.
Yeah, and can I say I love the expression "cleared his face," like he cleared his throat, but like, bleh.
Yeah, I looked at him like an idiot for like 5 or 6 seconds. People not like that? I don't. I was unaware.
You're right. I overstated it.
Oh, you're just giving you a hard time.
It's a fair time.
No, I'm with you, David. The word scowl gets a bad rep.
So
Sorry,
everyone
sorry.
else, while you guys are in the market square, are you guys looking for anything in particular?
I'm not looking for anything. I'm just kind of tagging along.
Okay. So would you like to head to the Dwarven District?
I would like to, yeah.
Okay. So when you get there, Troy, you see someone who you recognize.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Alfonso, you see someone who you recognize.
Oh, well, who is it?
Okay, I'm getting there. I gave him a name last time. I don't remember his name. The guy that got turned into stone.
Oh,
Shoot.
Oh.
Where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, shoot. Your name is unnamed. Oh, God. Why don't I name things?
he was still stone when I left the mountain, right?
No, he got a greater restoration.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
We should call him Rocky. Alright, that's my suggestion.
At the very least, Stallone.
Yeah, he was a bannerman, right? Or I'm misremembering. No, he was the steel plate. And his name was... no, he was the monk-looking guy. Shoot, I did not write a name on his token. Oh, man. Do you guys remember his name?
No, I honestly don't.
Okay, well, he had a name, and we'll just make him a new name. And I think his name is Gloin.
Vasilio barely
Yay.
knows his companions' names.
Did you say his name was Groin?
No, Gloin.
I keep getting noises every time you say the name. I can't hear it.
Yeah, Gloin.
Gimli's
Gloin,
father.
okay.
Mm-hmm. That is absolutely where that name comes from. Oh god, that's fine. This is.
Gimli, son of Gloin.
I was just trying to think of dwarf names.
Hey, it is a dwarf name.
So he waves you down. He says, "Oh hey there, I recently left the mountain. I'm frankly sick of being turned into stone and used as a frontline fighter. There's so many more skills I have. I've been taking up some minstrelsy. I've been taking up some line dancing. What brings you over here? You like to do some line dancing?
No, I'm good on that front. Really just here for daggers. Definitely not line
Oh.
dancing.
If it's daggers you're after, there's some daggers we have. Here, come and meet me friend. So he walks you into a smithy that has a wall that is blade in every shape you could imagine. And he says, "Hey, this is for a friend of mine. He took my statuesque body. Well, at least he walked beside me. What do you think you can get him? He's looking for a dagger." Uh, so the dwarf smith will look you up and down, and he'll walk over to his wall of blades, and he will point at three different blades. One is a basic dagger that looks just like your everyday dagger. One looks a little bit like a scythe, so there's a little bit of a curve in it, like a crescent moon. And the third dagger, to you, looks much more like a very ornate bread knife. So which would you like?
Well, what can they tell me about them?
Well, he tells you that the first dagger is favored amongst most humans for its simplicity. Casting it is easy, making it is easy. He can mass produce this dagger uh, as quickly as he can make something like a shoe for a horse. Uh, he the second dagger, he says this one is just a little bit more fun for me to make. What I really like about the crescent shape of this dagger is that if you're actually fighting with it, it lets you hook onto blades, and it lets you do a little bit more than just poking, sticking them with the pointy end. And then he looks at the third dagger and he says, and this dagger is silvered. So we've encrusted the entire dagger in silver, and I've heard that lets you. Sorry, and the boys on the front line tell me that it lets them do much more to their undead opponents.
Can I take a look at the silvered dagger, please?
Of course. So he hands it over to you, and you see that it is very ornate. As you're looking it over, he'll tell you, if you want, I can just put a silver coating on any of these daggers. It'll do the same thing, but be much less expensive.
So if I'm looking at it, does it look like it's really just for decoration, or like would it actually be a usable, serviceable dagger?
It looks like it would be somewhat serviceable, but there's a lot more decorative pieces than you would expect.
Okay, and if I was to take a look at the second dagger, how does that seem in comparison? Is it like much more suited to just straight up fighting with it?
It looks like it's much more suited to actually fighting with it. Yes.
Okay. So I'd ask, how long would it take to silver a dagger?
He says for one of the basic daggers, probably just take me half an hour. If you wanted to have one of our crescent daggers silver, I actually have one in the back that was on order, but the man who ordered it hasn't come anytime soon. It'd probably take me about a day, so I can just make a new one for him if you like.
Well, how much are you asking for it?
Well, because you're a friend of Gloin, uh, hmm, normally I'd charge 100 gold for a silvered weapon. But because you're Gloin's friend, I can let it slide for 70.
Uh, yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay. Uh, so he will give you the silvered weapon that is crescent shaped.
Excellent.
Uh, he hands it to you, and you notice that unlike the ornate weapon, this one seems to have much more of a fighting purpose. And even the illustrious silver is is brought to a much more deadly point.
Excellent. Putting this in my character sheet, is it just gonna be a regular dagger for damage and stuff?
Regular dagger for damage, but silvered is a thing.
Yeah,
so it
I know.
overcomes. Yeah, yeah. Just a regular silver dagger. Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's what is on your token, and I thought that would be more fun.
All right. I'm gonna ask now. Who might I talk to about getting some gems?
So Glenn's like, "Oh, you want some gems from the mine? I brought a cartload with me when I came down here to the city. Would you like to take a look at what I have?"
I would indeed.
So he walks you into to a warehouse, opens up a crate, and he says, "Now, I have some opals, I have some sapphires, I even have, get this, aquamarine. Oh, beautiful gem. So what are you looking for?"
I was really looking for some rubies.
"Oh, rubies. Let me check in here. Hey, Steven, do you have any rubies from your trip down?" "Yeah, I think I have some. I'll bring one over." So he brings over a medium-sized ruby. And he's like, "Oh, are you interested in buying a ruby?"
Oh well, if it's a good enough quality one, then there's a discussion to be had.
Well, this ruby I think would normally fetch. And he stares. I said, "Well, I don't. I picked a good ruby. This one would normally be worth about 100 gold."
And if I'm looking at it, like there's nothing obviously wrong with it. It's just a good medium-sized ruby.
Yeah, just a good medium-sized ruby.
All right. Would you take 85 for it?
I'd take 90.
For 90, you have a deal.
All right, you got it. How much money should I give you?
Give me 200 gold.
Oh, okay. Oh, good use of 200 gold.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Well, that pretty much takes care of all the shopping that I needed to do.
Okay. Is anyone else looking for anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm up to 35 gold now. How much is a horse these days? I think it's 50, right? As a minimum for a horse.
I think so, but if the party wanted to pitch in,
I mean,
I'm
I
sure
wouldn't be against it, but
I'm sure you could buy a pack horse to carry your stuff or something like that.
oh, that's true. I want to ride it though.
Oh, you were on a riding horse. Oh, okay, those are more expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 75.
yeah, at the bare minimum. Okay, I think I only have 35 at the time, so I'm good for now.
Okay. So as you guys are walking around, thank you.
No problem.
Vehicles is what they call it. That always gets me. I never find it when I look for it.
It does not make sense.
I mean, if you wanted to ride on a pony, you could buy a pony.
No, that's okay. I'll save my money.
I don't think you'll fit.
Why is that +6?
I think Alfonso just killed the pony.
You had a dex and a 2.
Yeah, because I got you. Yeah, I put the 2 in there for my proficiency bonus. That makes sense. God damn it!
He really doesn't like you today. That's fine. As you guys are walking around the town, what would you like to do next?
I wouldn't mind looking for information about the struggle going on at the front. That might be more of a
Uh,
tavern thing, maybe.
The town hall might be a good place to go for that.
Yeah. I bet they're hiring.
The town hall might be a good place. The tavern might be a good place. The port might be a good place. The loaded fish just came. Which would you like? Sorry, I should have given you options.
Sure, let's do the town hall. We'll go
So
see
as you walk into the town hall, there's some sort of a bureaucrat by the desk, writing and making marks. He does not look up as you walk in.
Oh, I just got all the way in without an appointment. He doesn't even look at me. Shit, I don't even... What do you say to a politician the first time you see him? Hello.
Excuse me, good sir. I step forward. Bow graciously.
Excellent.
Sweeping my hat wide.
More recruits then. Can I get your name for the ledger?
My name is Vasilio Wayfarer, the Magnificent, and this
Hold on.
is my
Shut
team.
up, shut up, you dolt. Hold on.
But-
Recruits for what exactly?
The war, of course.
We're no mere recruits, but how is the war?
Oh, we're holding them. Could be holding them better. Could be holding them worse.
Well, you could be recruiting us and winning the war, my friend.
Oh, well, standard rate is posted on the door.
What does the standard rate say?
I do not believe it will be adequate for heroes such as us. I go towards it and glance.
Oh, 7 gold a day, plus rations.
Yeah, you did better panhandling.
Yeah, that is no bueno, sir.
Do you have is that negotiable for exceptional cases?
You've heard
Nope.
my fans. That's
No?
not enough.
That's unfortunate.
Rate is posted on the. We're recruiting. We've gotten many recruits. If you're not interested, I can just find others.
Well, we would like to speak to your supervisor. We have
so he
tales to
looks
tell.
He looks around behind me and says, "No, it's just me in today. You sure you're not signing up?"
Yeah, not
we
for that rate.
sent another group of recruits up. Best part about this is that we only pay the ones who return. Mm-hmm.
Well, now, that would
Hello?
not be an issue with us.
This does
It
not
certainly would
seem.
return.
Hello. Yeah,
How's
maybe
it
this
going?
isn't something we want to get tangled up in. Let's
I say
get
we
out of
speak
here.
directly to the mayor.
The mayor's
Where
on
he
the
can be
front. The mayor was a young lad of able body, and he wanted to show an example, so he is out at the front.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's where we need to be then. Making a name for ourselves. Saving the day. I just kind of started daydreaming.
You want to go sign yourself up for 7 gold a day? You go right ahead. I'm sure we can find other stuff to do for ourselves.
Ha! I need no measly sum of 7 gold to be a hero. It is what I am. Cannot deny it.
Well, if you wanted to, you front.
I mean, I don't really care either way. I turn to you guys and I'm just shrugging. I'm like, I mean, saving people is saving people to me.
Well,
But whatever you guys want to do,
I-
I'm not pushy about this.
Yeah.
Like
I don't consider myself a common soldier for hire.
no,
And that
so
would
do
be.
I.
Yeah.
If you guys want to pursue this, I'd say we just go talk to the mayor.
We are here for a greater purpose, though.
Oh,
We're
Ren.
here to get the
Ashton
brick.
doesn't even know what's going on.
Hey, Ren.
No.
You seem to have
I was waking
broken
up
out of
from
your
a
stupor.
Ren, who has been here the whole time and was paying perfect attention.
Of course. I know exactly what's going on.
Gnomes
So,
are weird.
The party
Hi.
just met up with a recruiter who was offering to conscript them into the army who are holding the front.
against the dead?
The undead.
Undead?
We're decidedly not very interested in this.
Undead.
I'm picturing
Like-
Ren's gnome like staring there, blank face, like, and then a bolt of lightning like strikes him. He's like, oh, "Where am I? What am I doing?"
I was lost in trance, thinking about the brick.
Yeah.
Your brick naps.
Mhm.
Oh, if it's what's it called? Architecture you're interested in. I hear there's a house under attack. That seems more up your alley. Mm,
What?
You said something about liking bricks. Someone was chatting about it by the harbor. I don't.
My brick is from a tower.
Let's get out of here. This guy's
Just wasting our time.
This isn't worth it.
Tell everyone you know about Basilio and crew. Give him a thumbs up.
Sorry,
At least.
sorry, guys. Where'd you like to go?
That's funny. What were you saying, Ren?
That we need to go to the brick.
Yeah, I think there was talk about it at the harbor. I don't know. That guy's got his ears to the ground or something, but he knows.
At the harbor? Why would the brick be at the harbor? I saw
Because
the
the guy
brick
said
at
it.
You saw the brick where? Wait, what? You saw? Oh yeah, you were
At-
telling us about that last night.
Okay.
my
And I heed your words.
The
On-
whole
on my-
vision thing.
spirit journey. Is that what it was?
Mhm.
Yeah. Not. They have it back at the tower. They're rebuilding the tower.
Where was
Summoning
that?
some Past Bremen. I don't know the whole
Past-
map. Sorry.
It's past Bremen. Oh, so we gotta go past the whole front line thing for to get there. That whole situation's made me so uneasy. But like, we could probably take that guy if we just get there. What do you think will happen if we don't?
If we don't get there,
Yeah.
he'll obviously just live out the rest of his days in fear of Basilio.
Perhaps.
Yeah, not thinking that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be an undead overrun. Just general all around nasty shit. But if you're confident that he's just gonna stand there in his tower, scared of some stupid bard, by all means, if that lets you sleep at night.
Did you see how fast he fled from me? I mean, if that doesn't say it all, then I don't know what does.
You literally couldn't catch up to him.
Because he was running so fast away from me. Yes, your point made. Yes, we're on the same page. Yes, I turn back to the group, like nodding happily.
I'll give him that. He was fast. He's faster than I was.
Mm-hmm. Much faster than my little legs.
Yeah. I don't know. If that's going to be a danger, I feel like nobody in Targos is going to take it seriously. If that was the whole government we just talked to, he was useless. More useless than the elders in my village. Which is saying a lot.
Well, maybe
have
we
a-
should see what this guy at the harbor has to say.
I think that was just a slur.
Mm.
Yeah.
He did say, like, a guy near the docks has a house under attack. Is that what he said, David?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Oh.
If you would like to go to the docks and investigate, you
I don't mind either way. Whatever you guys want to do. If you know where to take us, Ram.
But yeah, what are
Yeah.
the stakes, Ren? Like, what's gonna happen if they're left to their own devices? It's like,
I'm not sure if Ren is fully sure what is going to happen.
You can give us a general idea, maybe? No, not tell us
Well,
exactly.
bad things. Bad things happen.
that
'Cause I was
thing's-
never actually like what the big backstory of the tower was.
Oh, your vision didn't shed any light on that.
No, they're just trying to rebuild it.
It's like if we're to risk our lives, it's got to be for more than a bad feeling.
I mean, this is not necessarily talking. We pretty much assume that, like, the reconstruction of that tower is going to cause like devastation to 10 towns.
World domination.
Probably.
I mean, at the very least, 10 towns.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the meta knowledge, yeah.
Well,
So,
no,
like,
Alfonso is already tried to explain that it can't be happening if we let that tower be built just knowingly. Like we basically doomed everyone in the area to death or undeath.
Oh, so you're saying we should go deal with it, Alfonso?
yeah, I just want somebody intelligent to tell me that it's a doomsday thing.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
all over it.
That's what I'm going for.
Either we deal with it or we get the fuck as far away from it as we possibly can. Probably
you're
should
saying
deal
is-
with it, but whatever.
So
what you're saying, Alfonso,
these
is
lands.
the hero that stops this tower will be known throughout all of 10 towns. I'm like start
Course.
standing up and thinking, I'm like nodding to myself. Yes. I say we do it. I say we assault the tower and defeat the knight.
Oh, it's more than just the night.
Oh,
Is
Can't
it
forget
also
about
the
the
dawn?
undead.
well,
Sorry, what?
Is it also the dawn
Oh God.
in the
No.
morning? In the evening? In the
Not
day?
quite.
Well, if we have to go through Bremen anyways, maybe we should go to the front line and see if there's, any
Anyone.
competent people there who'll listen to us and maybe
It might
get us
yeah.
through, because we're gonna
should
have to
try
go
and
through
find-
Bremen to get there.
well, that was where the mayor was. He would certainly sing my tales.
Well, yeah, that mayor sounds like a pretty fine fellow. If he's, who would want to associate with bland politics such as this when you could be fighting? Maybe we
That's
need
true.
to talk to him.
Fighting does create more epic tales and ballads.
You guys want to head out of Targos to go on the road to Bremen?
To front, to the tower.
Seems like the idea. We're gonna go try to, I guess, meet the mayor. That's gonna be our wayward direction.
Yeah, we're gonna look for the mayor, but we are not recruits. If
For
he
eternal
wants,
glory.
if he wants us, there's gonna have to be a different arrangement.
Yes. A
We'll-
kingly stipend.
Well, it's not even about the money. It's just we don't want to. This is not a job. At best, we're consulting champions, mercenaries.
You're right.
Yeah.
He should go throughout all the 10 towns and tell everyone that it is I, Vasilio, that is slaying the knight. That should be my reward. Yes.
Well, perhaps she will do the negotiating.
Perhaps. The guy often trails off when he's talking. When he starts like
Perhaps,
thinking about like his own greatness, he pretty much just like stares up into the sky and is like, yeah. Starts nodding to himself. It's pretty much the end of every sentence.
He's just like wistfully looking into the sky.
Yeah, so, oh man,
Beautiful.
I'm gonna be so amazing in the future.
Okay.
Cray is just thankful that she doesn't have to do a lot of talking.
Ren is very thankful he doesn't have to talk.
This is a symbiotic party for me. I will do all the talking.
So,
As long as the goal is the brick.
And if he goes too far, there's always Alfonso.
That's true. He's a reason and conscience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cynical reason and conscience, but we need it. It keeps us grounded.
So the average between you is something close to a sane man.
Yeah, we're pretty much lawful good between me being like, yeah, do it for the glory, and you being like, yeah, do it for the money. we fall kind of somewhere in between where we're like, okay, neither glory nor money is truly important all the way around. We're just
No,
good
do it-
guys.
Do it for the brick.
Do it for the. And I just like, I wonder how these guys organize themselves. Just like sightseeing.
Do it for the adventure.
We'll see what a 10 towns war effort looks like.
We will. Okay, we will.
Oh. Go talk to some competent people. Some fellow warriors, perhaps.
Does
Some
the
people who will
Crimson Band?
understand. The Crimson Crusade was cool. Maybe we'll find them, but we haven't
Oh, no,
heard.
I was thinking about these guys here.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's accurate. Did we put trackers on those guys?
No.
No. Sorry. Yes, you're gonna see the front line. Yes, that is a thing that I can absolutely do for you this very minute.
Oops. I take it we were going to teleport straight to the tower.
No. I thought you guys were going to try to avoid the front line.
Oh, well, after us getting jumped by undead, I don't know. I guess we never really talk about that, but I feel like that would be dangerous. We should probably talk to the allies before we go. Maybe tell them about the problem in their lands before we go solve it for them.
Well,
In case
the
we
guy
die.
the guy we need to talk to is at the front line.
Yeah, the mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, because old
This,
dude in the town hall is going to be of absolutely zero help.
Yeah. What even was that guy's like role? Was he just like a secretary?
Yeah.
Okay.
His entire role was to
Antagonize you.
no. Yes, it was to antagonize you.
So that's not the one we need to be dealing with.
As you arrive,
Hello.
you are definitely here.
Hey, it's
That's
Steiner.
the thing.
There's many Steiners.
I don't know.
Look at all the Steiners, Nick.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
So you see a group of men who are not terribly armed and not terribly organized, but who are definitely holding some sort of a line.
Hey, it's Mayor.
Monsieur Le Maire.
Guy looks like he's got dents in his head. So how young was the mayor?
When you get up to him, he looks like he's around 35.
Oh, okay. So they're not fighting right now. We're just like creeping up to these guys.
Yes, you're creeping up to their encampment, and he says, "Oh, are you new recruits?"
Not exactly. How fares the front?
Well, we've been holding the line here for as long as we can. The waves of undead have recently slowed, made it much easier for us. But we have enough. We have enough men and we have enough archers that we should be able to hold the road for as long as need be.
Not if they rebuild the tower. We must press forward.
Oh.
We tried pressing forwards once. Not a good idea, that.
Well, that's
With your
oh my
amount
god,
of
these
men.
guys. The stealth is great. Yeah, let's just say our small friend here has some maybe pertinent news that you should be aware of. Why don't you take them from the top?
The last time we tried pressing forwards, we reached the bridge, and we were met with so many arrows that they blacked out the sky.
So there's that many undead over there, but you're confident you can hold them for as long as you need to. That seems strange.
they've only been attacking us in small bands.
Biding their time, perhaps. Do you have
Perhaps
a lot of
but it
military
seems like
experience?
do you have a lot of military experience, sir?
No. No, I will admit I don't.
Way to
Huh.
call him out, Kreia.
Just curious
Have
is
you even
all.
seen battle? You're greener than a leaf.
Start just throwing down some intimate. I should just pretend to be this great veteran. They wouldn't know any better.
Well, my father was a great warrior, but not anymore.
But you're saying
You,
there's enough there that if they decided to push, that you would be obliterated.
We have a very clear line of retreat.
Where you would get obliterated. That's just changing the place. Is it not?
Well, if they did push us to the walls of Targos, we'd have a much better chance at holding.
Well,
What's
that's
that?
true.
Targos.
But
That's true.
the
A
biggest
wall.
issue is that there's just a single bridge, and there's no way that we could imaginably push through the amount of archers near that bridge.
Freya can throw me across.
Yeah, do you
send
guys
in Bear Force One.
Bear Force One? Oh no. It like transforms in mid-flight.
Right at that.
Do you have boats for crossing the river, or is the river not frozen over this time of year?
No, it's not frozen over. It's quite a rapid at this time of year. It's very dangerous to cross. The
I
river
see.
is-
Alfonso
many
could possibly freeze it with this newfound icy
Frosty
fire.
Fire.
Frosty
Yeah.
fire.
You mentioned that the attacks have been slowing down. When did that start?
Oh, I don't know, 3-ish weeks ago, maybe 4.
Oh, shocker.
Uh-oh. That is a coincidence. Well, should you try to
That's right after
explain
they
to
got
this
the brick.
guy? Yeah, the brick.
Brick. Stolen a brick to build a tower, which is a thing for a bad guy. Red knows. I don't actually know the
Do you know how daft this sounds? Maybe maybe our bard could explain.
Just to be clear, David, the river that we're trying to cross is the one that's just south of Bremen.
Yes.
Okay, so we're basically fairly near the riverbank then.
Yes.
Okay.
So the mayor will yell, "Incoming!
Oh, raise my shield.
Positions, men!"
Oh,
Fuck.
Draw my sword.
Damn it.
I like where this is
and you
going.
see, a large ogre, a horse, and 4 skeletons all advancing.
Is the horse a skeleton as well?
It is.
It's a skeletal horse.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a small band. They'll be fine.
So as they rush in, they are met by the men and held back. You watch as the skeletal archers all surround their one archer, and they fire in unison.
Little bony boys over there.
The little bony boys, right?
Bony boys.
Bony boy. Yeah, I don't want to get in the way of these guys. They probably got it handled. We're not really with them.
Yeah, they can fight for their 7 gold a day.
So the arrows all fire in unison at the one guard on the front and knock him cleanly down. Ugh, David, you gotta do a better job at saying words.
It's Monday. Fine.
And they land. They find clean purchase in between his very slim armor and knock him down. You guys are just watching?
Well, does it not look like they have it handled?
It does look like they have it handled.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait. I think I'll wait.
So the line of soldiers surrounds the large, almost ogre-sized zombie, which seems to be more made of um, of many men than it is an actual ogre.
It's an abomination.
And they all try to stab at it. It manages to swing its club around itself, trying to clear a way through the line.
What's the mayor doing while this is happening?
The mayor is commanding his archers. He's saying, "Fire! Fire arrows at it!"
So he's the one who's like clearly in command.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not saying useful tactics.
He's just
He's no general,
Correct.
I suppose.
Ugh. And the ogre also cleanly kills the first person that he tries to fling his giant club into.
makes sense.
Well, I've seen enough. They clearly need a hero. I draw my bow and advance.
Okay.
Well,
So go ahead.
all right.
I'm gonna shoot a shot at the ogre.
Okay.
Alright, where's my guy? Vasilio, the Great. Here we go. Oops, that's not my shoulder bow. Pew!
Okay, and you. Where you go, Mr. Ogre?
I think he might have more than 12.
I think it's close. He does not have more than.
Nice. Connect. Hiya.
Well,
So you,
I guess if
call
we're
out to
joining,
the
I'll join.
Soldiers. I say, fear not. The great Vasilio is here to save the day.
okay. So you cleanly connect, and on top of the attacks from the townspeople, the ogre.
The ogre what? You cut out there a little bit.
Sorry, ogre zombie.
Oh.
Like the patchwork abomination would be a better way to describe it.
All
Sure.
right. Can I charge and knock down that horse with a shove?
Yes.
All right. As these guys are loosing arrows, I'm like, all right, fine. And I'm just gonna
Hope
like
this goes better
blast
than
in.
last time.
Yeah, it did not go well last time. Just gonna try to knock this horse over before it does anything dangerous.
Might
Bah!
knock you over.
You do it.
And he contests just with his strength.
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah.
Bam!
That's a skeleton, not a skeletal horse.
Probably a little stronger. Maybe, actually, I don't know.
So
I want to move
plus
over
four.
next to the bear. My turn. Sorry, go on.
+4, so you still made it.
Excellent. So I just charge at this thing, knock it over, and I just motion for like the troops around to finish it off.
Okay, so the troops around, as you motion, they will respond, smashing the horse bones into bits.
Beautiful.
As you look around, you see a large number of bones scattered in front of you. It looks like this was not the first.
Been at it for a while, eh? What do we do? I guess we gotta charge on those archers.
Yeah. I don't know how far I can go.
How far can you throw your little kabooms?
I don't think far enough.
Really? Ouch. You need better
What
kabooms.
Oh, never mind. They're pretty close.
You got like
Pretty close
moon
enough.
fire and all this shit.
Oh, I get what you're talking about now.
Little kabooms.
I thought you were
It's
like
gonna-
alluding to him throwing like grenades or
Oh,
stones. Or...
get the alchemist fire in here.
Yeah.
Gonna bring up the spells list there. No, that's my password. go. It. Nice. Where is it? The moonbeam.
Beam it
Oh,
with
shit.
moon.
That's a lot of range.
Silly like that.
You know,
120 feet.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
Firebolt's only 60 feet.
Oh, they're. Yeah. So I'm move myself up behind Kreia here.
Mm-hmm.
It is under 20 feet.
So what does it mean for components? If it's VSM?
As long as the materials don't need to have a value, like a GP value, if you have your source, whether it's a staff or an orb or whatever,
Little
Uh,
amulet.
yeah, you don't actually need any of the physical components. So
Okay.
verbal just means you need to be able to say, whatever you need to say for the spell.
Can't be
Somatic is
gagged.
like,
You
yeah,
have to gesture
somatic
your
is
hand
like
or-
hand gestures, and then material is obviously like the physical stuff. But if it's just asking for like bug wings or a little bit of dust or whatever, as long as you have a source, you don't actually need that.
Just like beads.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's just thematic.
Oh, of any moon seed plant. I don't know what a moon seed plant is.
You're assumed to just have all that stuff in your little
You-
component
As a
pouch.
druid, you know what it is. You have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have a component pouch or a source, you don't need the stuff that doesn't have a gold value in the spell listing itself.
Okay. No, yeah, it doesn't have any value to
Yeah,
it.
the only time you would need to worry about it is if you're like, say, you've been taken prisoner and all your belongings are stripped from you. Then if you obviously don't have your pouch or a source, so you would need to find the materials to cast that spell.
Okay.
Or just avoid the M spells.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will cast Moonbeam right on this purple motherfucker here.
Okay.
Da-da. A 40-foot high cylinder. Wow. The high
Wow.
cylinder. Da-da. 2d10. Radiant damage
Jesus.
on a failed save. Or half as much on a successful one.
What kind
Holy
of save?
fuck.
Is it Dex or Constitution?
Where would it say that?
It should say right in the spell.
Yeah, same the spell.
It'll either have in the description. It'll just say save colon and then
Oh,
like
Constitution.
yeah. What's your spell save DC?
Let me find that.
That's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 10 plus whatever your wisdom is. Did you have 3 wisdom?
And it's a constitution save.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like an epic fail.
My wisdom is 2.
So roll your
Well,
So
wisdom.
Also,
it's
the one
8.
does it.
Oh my god. Dang,
Yeah, it
this-
looks like he
oh,
failed
there
to
it is.
save. Is Moonbeam an
Yeah,
AoE?
you failed to save.
just like
Yeah.
the-
Only
it's-
vertically
it's-
it looks.
Well, it's a 5-foot radius.
Okay, so it impacts,
So-
it blows up. So that's all 4 of them. Sick.
Oh, so 3 more con save.
2 more.
Oh, there's
Oh,
There's
yeah,
4
sorry,
guys.
you're right.
blue guy.
It's a f-
I thought the first roll was a.
Oh my
con
god,
save
look
as
at them
well.
all get fucked.
They all
Look at them
fail.
all.
Damn, they all take 2d10.
Do it. And
Yeah,
definitely
let's see a
look at
little-
the video I put in.
okay.
How does he have a little no thing on him? What's up with you, little?
He says
I
no
don't
to being
know.
attacked.
Here you go.
Fucking Ghostbusters.
I don't know
That's-
either.
Slightly an unfortunate roll.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. So they all seem very injured. They seem very upset about it, but none of them are dead. Any more dead?
Shit. We'll need to charge to finish them off before they fire another volley. Damn, Ren, that
And it
was
says
cool.
it's a concentration thing for up to 1 minute. So I'm not sure if it reapplies every turn or like
Yes.
it
it-
just
Oh
comes
my
down
god,
once
that's so
and
cool.
it's just like
Yeah, if it's concentration, it's assumed that it's going to last every round.
Oh, that's a second
Okay.
level spell. Holy shit. Yeah, you just unlocked that, didn't you?
yeah.
Wow. Oh, so like the beam is still happening, and on every turn you just
Yeah,
move the
it's
beam.
like a channeled spell that ticks every turn.
It's absolutely the Hammer of Dawn.
It causes shapeshifters to change back.
Too OP to be a bear.
Hey, bears can cast Moonfire, and wow, surely they can do it in D&D.
If only.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
He'll die next turn.
has anyone not had an action, Alfonso? What would you like to do, Alfonso?
Have what? Sorry.
An action so far. I think only Alfonso and Dr. Ottoman.
Yeah, I'll just cast a firebolt at the obviously different dude.
Okay. He is obviously different. He is wearing much nicer armor, more armor than zero
Not
armor.
just purple.
Does an 11 hit?
That skeleton! Bony Boy! Member of the Lavender League!
An 11 does not.
Fine.
That could actually be it though. I never actually thought of that.
Maybe he's
It could
Lavender
actually
League,
just
Skelly.
be, yeah, just was.
That would be fitting end for those fools.
And then Dr. Ottoman, you guys are way behind the front line of battle. Around 60 feet away from archers. The archers on your side have yet to fire. What would you like to do?
Steal a bow and shoot it.
That's not very paladin.
Wait, so is it my turn
Who
or
commands you?
Alfonso or Basilio's turn?
It's Sean's turn.
Okay. Hmm.
Did the firebolt
Where?
hit or?
No, it missed.
How far away is Kreia?
Not far.
Kreia is
20 feet.
You,
Just 20, yeah.
I'll go next to Kreia, and you're attacking like skeleton orcs, right?
Yeah, all the front
Uh,
line is gone, but you can probably tell the troops to do stuff.
Oh.
All that's left is the archers.
Oh, okay. Can I get to the archers?
not quite. You can get almost all the way. You can, if you dash, you can get almost to them. You'll be 5 feet away.
Okay, I'll dash towards them. How many are there?
4.
That's nothing. That will protect me.
Just skeletons, right?
Oh, actually, what's the range on my like fire breath?
You can't both dash and cast a fire breath, but you would be able to hit all of them if you could.
Okay, but does it have a range on it?
Yes.
15-foot cone, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll proceed with the dash then. And no one better get in the way.
It's a flat out run, just you and them.
I'm just saying, there's gonna be fire in the mix, so don't be all up in their skeleton's grill.
Oh, this is currently a big moonbeam on them right now.
15-foot cone. Okay, so now the archers will fire. Manage to connect 2 arrows. No, 3 arrows.
They fire at me?
No, sorry, the human archers will fire at the skeleton archers.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Killing all of them except for one. Wow, human archers. You guys are OP.
They get past where they get paid the big bucks.
7
Mhm.
gold a day.
Leaving leaving just one archer left, or one skeletal archer left. So
7
Ren,
gold adds up.
you'll be able to do your to recast the part of your spell, or it will do its thing again before Dr. Autumn's turn. Would you like to roll your damage for Brow?
The Moonbeam. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Thank God.
That's still not the right one.
That's
That's
still
that was
not
2d10.
Oh my God. Why is there so many dice?
It got
It
better
still got
every
better
time.
every turn. The lower
Oh
the
my
dice,
god.
the better the roll.
Okay. Well, you cleanly killed the last remaining skeleton, and the men at the front line seem completely unfazed by that battle. They're like, oh, another
Yeah.
one, and they just like start pushing their dead off to the side, just tossing them in the forest.
Nice.
They push
Their own dead into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fighting undead, but they're not doing anything with the bodies to prevent them from becoming undead?
Nope, they are not.
Is
They are
this
not very.
the burial customs in Ten Town? Just throw them
no.
onto the road.
Fine. Give them a shallow grave, man.
Goodness gracious.
How shallow
Not
are
even
we talking
sending them
here?
back to their families or anything. This is a...
Their families didn't expect them to come back. Gotta
Really?
keep them safe. We all knew what we signed up for when we came up here.
This is not my kind of place, guys.
We all know what happened to all of the families in Britain. Half the
Seems
men
like
are refugees who have crossed after the attack.
Well, it sounds like you're fighting against the undead and losing your humanity in the process.
I don't see the value. What did you call it? Humanity lessons from a centaur.
Somebody want to
David?
do like a religion check for like burial rites?
David,
Wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
But
does Alfonso know how deep bodies have to be buried so they cannot become undead?
No, he does not.
I gotta burn them. But that's kind of a complicated thought for
Okie dokie.
so maybe like general wisdom investigation check. David can answer.
The only one that would know anything about undead would either be Kreia or Kreia
so
from her travels and Ren from being. I don't think that Alfonso would have ever encountered.
would I know how to let them
Prevent them
not yeah.
Burn them.
Yeah, Ren would know that a burnt body doesn't face.
I cast produce flame and throw it onto the bodies.
The men who are digging the graves look a little bit upset at you as you just lit things on fire in their faces. So they're gonna look and be like, "What? Are we doing a burial or are we doing a cremation? What is this? Can't make up our mind." Look, Steve was a good man. Oh. Oh. Not
I just
Scott.
grunt at
though.
them.
I really like Scott.
I can't believe they defaulted
Press
to
forward.
where the undead are coming to, not even behind the front lines. I had hopes that the mayor would be someone we could rely on, but it appears to not be the case.
He cares most about self-preservation.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
Exactly.
Okay, everyone's an idiot.
Well, while this ridiculous nonsense is going on,
This is a backwater town, I suppose. This is
Alfonso is going up here
Ugh.
to check out the skeleton that looked clearly different.
Okay. So you notice a very familiar insignia, and this was a member of the Lavender League.
ha! Called it.
Okay,
Take off his
The guy
ears.
that shot me
yeah,
with
can I pick
hero.
up? I'm gonna pick up the section of him that has the insignia on it and bring it over to the guys.
Okay. So you pick up his.
Awesome,
It pops cleanly off.
nice. Coming back.
Sorry, Sean. I didn't think the human archers were just gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll save the fire for Big Boss.
Yeah. Look at all those undead abilities. Yeah, you should know a lot about dealing with undead and burial rites being a paladin, right?
Yeah, Dr. Allen might know about that. You have to ask him.
He's even a doctor.
So you're showing the mayor the insignia, and he says, "Oh, those mercenaries were a bit too expensive for our taste, but we did see them heading up in and around Bremen before before it happened.
Before what happened?
All of the men look at the ground and just like start kicking the ground before Bremen was overrun."
You mean like what's happening to Targos right now?
No, Bremen was caught completely unawares. The entire city was surrounded. Men, women, and children were slaughtered in their beds.
So did I just not pass through Bremen on my way out?
No, you woke up to find the city in flames
Right.
while it was being attacked. You
Yes.
managed to escape by shape-shifting into a rat.
Yes.
This is your backstory, not mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just so we're clear, we talked about this. You're the one
Yeah.
that came up with most of this.
I forget sometimes.
It's okay. So he shapeshifted into a rat that was eating to meld with the other rats that are eating the dead bodies to escape Bremen.
Yes, that is what happened.
But yes, the mayor says never again will we let the undead do what they did in Bremen. Those poor women.
And yet, not too long ago, you were talking about letting them come to the walls of Targos.
No, I was saying that we have to hold them here for as long as we can, so we aren't holding the walls of Targos. But I haven't seen the force by the river. There's no point in pushing forwards against a foe like this.
But there is. They only grow stronger.
Mhm. The way I see it, they just grew 6 weaker.
But also too stronger. Oh, I guess I burnt them. Never mind.
Those ones are burnt. So, have you seen the Crimson Crusade around here?
The Crimson Crusade, they were Joseph, you know something about them, don't you? And then one of the soldiers runs over and he says, yes. I know the Crimson Crusade. Those are the guys that dress in red. They're not like the purple guys, like that one. He points at the shoulder. And he says, yeah, those guys had a wizard, didn't they? They were doing something at the old manor.
The old
You know
man.
the one, right? Yeah, that's right. They had a base of operations at an old mansion in the area.
Is that far
Beautiful
from
place
here?
it was. Maybe a day's walk.
We'll turn
Which
back to
way?
the group, be like, maybe that's who we should be talking to. These, they might know more about dealing with the undead.
Which way? Just south along the river.
I
The
just
Crimson
start
Crusade
walking that way.
does sound like our kind of men.
They're great heroes, so they seemed.
Well, then they will be happy to have us aboard.
Yes. Perhaps a better chance of crossing the river with them than these men here.
Well, I fear not the river, as long as I have you guys as company. But we might as well find more.
Maybe. We just need to find a way through. From someone motivated to actually end the threat at that tower, right? 'Cause
Exactly.
it doesn't look like the mayor is.
Well, I'd love to end your threat, but I'd rather not end all of my men's lives in the process.
That is understandable.
Don't really see how that isn't happening already, anyways.
It's a battle of inches, not feet. We hold these inches. Advancing.
Not for long, though.
How can you use a two-handed weapon while you're holding your inches in battle?
So the mayor, he just.
There once was a centaur named Kreia. She knew not understood the grammar. Yeah, I'll work on that line. We'll get
I'm sure there's a gem in there somewhere for you.
So, are you men recruits or what?
No, we are not recruits. Certainly not recruits.
Then leave my lines. You're distracting the men. We need to be ready for the next.
Well, good luck.
Well, excuse me, sir. That is ungrateful attitude to the heroes that saved the day.
Look, I've given you much information. I've given you too warm of a welcome.
Ha!
I mean, I doubt that. But perhaps you
No.
didn't know who I was.
Let the little
I
boy
am
play
Vasilio.
war. Leave him be.
Are you joining us?
No,
Or not?
we have
Not
a
a
pressing
chance.
matter of far more importance.
My men have been
This
fighting
measly
the
battle.
undead scourge for the last 2 months, holding the line.
Under your command.
Well, we intend to end the
Wait,
war
Ren,
against
did
the
you just
undead.
walk over there?
What?
I started walking away as soon as he pointed the direction of where the Crimson Band went. It's not the right way, is it?
No, no, it's not the right way.
Ren's going looking for some undead.
No, Ren, you walked over here. You turned the corner, Ren.
Uh-oh.
did-
Ren is
did
not
Ren
good at
pull the
directions,
spooky
apparently.
Oh no.
shit?
Well, run! We don't even know where you are anymore. You just looked up and you're gone.
So
The wrong way.
Guys,
he
where's
was-
Ren?
he put his token in the right beside the fog of war line. So on my screen, he was literally inside of the hand of this ogre.
Oh shit.
Wow, he's being nice to you. He's giving you a chance.
He was just right here.
That ogre's holding some inches too.
But yeah, I'll say that you saw him once you turned the corner here.
Okay, thank you.
So you see another band of ogres and skeletons shambling through. This one doesn't seem to be heading towards the front line. They seem to be looking around for things.
Yeah.
So I guess we roll. I guess Dr. Ottoman, you would have still been up here. So let's just I didn't think we were gonna do this, but let's roll initiative. You walk
Uh-oh.
up to bad guys. Bad guys roll initiative. That's how the game works.
What have you done?
Run! Run away!
Oh,
Ren is running real fast.
zombie literally has a -1 initiative. It feels bad, man.
Is it just the like Ottoman and Ren who are rolling initiative because they're there?
Yes, I would guess they would be.
Okay.
I'm still telling the captain and the mayor to remember the name Basilio.
Yeah, we're having a whole little Krea's like pretty much packing up to leave. Like she's done with this, especially after he said that the welcome was too warm. Like I'm a bit disgruntled by that. Like
I'm over this guy.
these people are. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to the dwarven mine. They were cool there.
Where's Ren?
What?
Look, where did Ren go?
Oh no. Ren?
All right.
So yeah, Brad, you go. You move first by a lot.
I move first. Okay, cool.
That's Ottoman's initiative, by the way.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, bring us in like the next or second round.
I will produce flame and throw it at the guy there. The ogre.
Yeah, he's attacking. He's not running away.
Okay. Do you cast an attack roll? I don't know how produce flame works. I don't remember.
It would be a
yeah.
saving throw.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Do your rolly thingy. Tell me what the save is.
It's literally just like a.
Okay. 13 makes contact. Roll your damage. But okay, not a crit, so 5 damage.
Yes. I don't know why it's 5 plus 8. I don't know where that 8 comes from.
Because it took it as you rolling it with advantage, so it automatically rolled the crit damage, which is 2d8 instead of 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've had advantage, that's the.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will.
The ogre just shrugs it off. It was a nothing burger to him.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to run
Cool.
at it, Ren?
No.
You good? You're good. Okay, we're good. Let's get out.
Okay, we're gonna hide behind this bush here.
We cast a spell and it didn't work.
Yeah.
No, it hit.
It was weak.
It's just 5 damage on a big abomination is maybe not the most effective.
Everyone knows magic is instantaneous or it doesn't happen at all.
Skeletons, your speed is 30.
It's almost as scary as that cartoon elf.
Oh, I love how all four
Walking into the mirror in that dragon.
1,
Sorry.
2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the skeletons all walk forwards as one unified block.
The skeletons are moaning like zombies.
Yep, for sure. Alfonso, what would you like to do? Would you like to?
I mean, do we hear anything?
Not yet. So I'm gonna skip this turn. Sorry, this is your surprise turn. I think you'd still be surprised. Dr. Ottoman, you see Ren cast a spell and then book it right towards you. What do you do?
I look around to see if there's any threat.
You don't see any, but he just ran around the corner. I don't know that he yelled anything. In fact, he did not say that he did. So no, he just ran around a corner.
You got that sense undead on the paladin?
Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I think he has to activate it though.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Let me.
I do have that. Maybe I'll.
Yeah.
Can I just ask Ren? What is it, boy? Is it danger?
I'm no dog.
Okay. He just tells you that he's not a dog. So what would you like to do?
It's the point of subtitles. We can't get other languages. Like,
At least I can maybe understand all the English happening.
yeah.
Just ask him,
going.
like, is there any problems around that corner that I should be aware of?
Time to stop.
Yeah.
Or undead.
Oh my God,
They were just watching.
their eyes.
Other people can.
Nick, mute your mic.
They did it.
Alright.
He did what?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Sorry. Everyone else can see. Sorry. Sorry. Yes, they're in the corner.
What?
So there are 4 undead sitting around the corner. They're still quite a ways away from Dr. Ottoman. They're still 50 feet away. What would you like to do?
50 feet away. 4 undead. I guess I'll follow Ren.
Ren's running away.
Ren is running away. Ren is actively retreating.
I'm actively following Ren.
Okay. Would you like to pick up Ren? No, you're not close. No, you are close.
I feel like that's kind of condescending to a gnome.
You can't just pick us up because we're
They
small.
deserve it.
And he just showed me he's not a dog, so.
So would you like to just run up beside him? Is that
Yeah, I'll jog slowly alongside him as he's running at full speed away.
okay? Perfect.
Using my extra long elf legs.
Okay.
Oh, yo, that thing can move pretty quick.
No, that's not right.
If they use their action to dash, they're gonna move pretty far.
It's gonna be inside of us.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
what have you done?
So it does. It dashes up beside you, and you get to see how it's a stitched together mess of many bodies. None of them whole. So you get a picture of this? I do. Good. Show to players. Show to players, please.
Do we have visibility on it? There it is. Hey! Hello, sir.
Nice. That's a friendly looking fella.
Pretty.
Ren, no! What have you done?
Just pressing forward. Done with this guy's bullshit. This mayor.
So Ren,
Mare,
it's your turn.
mare.
My go?
Oh boy.
Does it look like the ogre can hit me from where he's standing?
Yes.
Uh
Okay.
He could have reached. He could have reached inside of you guys. I just didn't pull apart enough.
oh. Uh oh.
I will
Thank you for reminding me.
Uh
take
oh.
out. Oh man.
Sorry, so he's dashed up beside the two of you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at the spells I prepared. I will draw my scimitar and take a swipe at him. Ooh, that's
You
not
connect.
great. Oh, that's good. That's less great.
Uh oh.
You cut off the tiniest piece of flesh, but compared to the wall of hulking flesh, you don't know that it would have mattered one way or the other if he was created with or without that piece. So the skeletal archers walk up behind, all in unison, and you watch as the lavender archer raises his hand, as if to, as you have seen many leaders do, to say, "Lock your bows, fire," and unison at the same target. Red. this one gets advantage. Where's that advantage? So what's your AC?
AC is 22.
No,
Huh?
that's your hit points. That
Oh.
can't be correct.
Armor class, where it says 22 in the little box. I don't know.
That
It
doesn't
must-
seem right.
It might have been changed.
What kind of armor do you have?
Leather.
Okay, leather light or leather studded?
Is whatever comes. I think it's leather light.
Okay,
Just
what's your
leather.
dex?
It is plus 3.
So you have 14 AC, I think. What is it, like 11 plus dex for light?
Okay. It must have got changed at some point when I changed my hit points.
22 is like a fighter in full plate mail.
Yeah, with a shield.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I was gonna say that seems pretty high.
Yeah, 14 I think is like if
Yeah.
somebody wants to double check what leather light is. I'm not on my desk at the moment. Just making tea.
It is 11 plus dex. Yeah.
Yeah, so 14.
Yeah, it's 14. Okay, so you get hit by one of the shots. And take 5 damage. Then, after each one of them has individually knocked their bows, they all in unison and have it aimed.
What? Sorry?
Okay. You can see your friends being attacked by the ogre, and you watch as the mayor says, "Ready, men? Ready to fire?" What would you like to do, Alfonso?
Um,
And I'm gonna
Before
add.
they kill me and the doctor. Gonna shoot a bunch of
boy.
arrows at us?
That might be the case.
let's see here. I will firebolt that dude.
Oh, the mayor?
I can if you really want me to, but no.
I'm not suggesting anything.
Oh my god!
You connect.
Wow.
It's huge.
It's a giant, just like bulk of flesh. It's very easy to connect with.
Oh boy.
You singe off a piece of flesh. The smell for Ren and Dr. Ottoman is hideous.
Steaks for dinner, boys.
Freya, you
They're all
have a
yours.
higher dex than Vasilio, I believe. Just roll initiative, actually. Just grab Vasilio initiative. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
the
pretty
easier way to say
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure mine's lower.
Are you gonna what? Am I up?
Yeah,
Roll initiative.
Okay.
So they're about to pepper Porcupine, our allies there. The mayor.
Yeah, I've been listening.
Sorry, I can. Oh, if you're not around, I can roll initiative. Oh, wow.
Bam.
Okay, so Vasilio, you get to go next.
Heck yeah. Basilio, looks like our party is in danger. I shall save them. Move aside. I like just kind of charge forward, like in grandiose fashion. Move aside.
Okay.
Somehow pushes all the archers over.
Yep.
Move aside. All of them just domino effect.
I can just picture him like obnoxiously raising his knees as he kind of like jogs up to the front with his arms all out, swinging back and forth. The bow
Step
in his
aside. Step
hand.
aside.
Watch
Watch
out,
how it's
Out of
done,
my
boys.
way, idiots!
As I draw an arrow and cock my bow,
Are these
And then
troops
aim.
fans of Vasilio?
they will be. Put it right between the eyes. And that, boys,
You
is how
can
it's
get it.
done. I like look back at the archers. I'm like, ha, yeah.
And all of the archers are like, "Oh, is that Vasilio the Great? Oh my God,
Huh?
that's Vasilio the Great! Oh, the great Vasilio!"
I just like
And then,
smile so
you-
friggin' huge.
You hear a few of them starting to cheer and clap their hands, clearly having dropped their bows.
I like turn and bow after like landing the shot. So I'm like looking away from the guy, bowing to my fans.
People.
Nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Clear, you're up.
That's me?
Yep.
I'm like, damn it. How far is this? That's pretty fucking far. Well, I can move out that far. I'm not gonna dash.
Okay.
I'm going to jump up here with my shield raised in the dodge stance. I think I can, yeah, wait, this far. No? Yeah,
What did
yeah.
you end up choosing for your boots?
Aha!
Or your shoes? Sorry.
What rune did you inscribe?
Yeah.
What was the rune called? Oh, I got a... It was one of the Giants runes. But it did something else. Is it just like whatever rune that I call it, and then it's the effect?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a sec, I'll go look that up. But yeah, I'm gonna be here with like my
Okay.
shield up, and I gotta like motion for Ren to like get behind. Because you guys are still running, I assume.
Ren actually stopped and chose not to run and instead attacked with his scimitar.
Oh. Well, I continue like, get the hell out of there! They're launching a volley!
So, Dr. Ottoman, you are up. There's an ogre zombie right on top of you and Ren, along with 4 archers behind him. What would you like to do?
Is Ren fighting or is he running?
Ren is fighting.
Okay, then I shall fight as well. I'll use my fire breath on the big ogre thing.
Okay.
Someone calculate the damage for me.
Can someone roll 3d6?
Yes.
Oh. It was a sky rune.
Okay. So, as you breathe out, the ogre winces in pain, and it looks like that hurted in its core.
Nice.
Oh.
Can I shout something at him?
Yes.
I'll say really loudly, "Cower before the flame of Bahamut."
Nice.
Well, it's certainly not cowering, but it is standing much less tall than it was before. It is very upset that you did that, and it is going to swing at you with its Morning Star. I mean,
did
tree
touch.
branch. Definitely a tree branch.
Fucking tree branches.
Does 17 hit you?
Whoa.
It does.
That's not good.
So you take 16 damage.
Oh my god.
How much health do I have left?
5.
Plenty. Bahamut will protect me.
Damn it. Did 16 damage?
Yeah, I didn't realize it could do that much damage. Holy shit.
Luckily,
Alright,
it's
yeah.
mostly dead.
Yeah.
Monster.
Luckily, it doesn't have multi-attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God it's not 5th level yet. Oh.
Oh. So, Ren, you are up and beside the zombie.
Yes. How hurt does he look?
Not much more hurt than before Dr. Ottoman breathed on him, but not that hurt. Those are
Sorry, I'm just
beautiful
trying to find. 1 second. Just trying to find something. I'm just trying to find the class ability for the Druid of the Twilight. That or what's? Oh. Yes. No. No. Okay. Cool. Stuff's going down. Da-da.
You can be okay.
I'm looking for the stats for the
For what thing?
for the Circle of Twilight, the class ability.
Oh. Oh, what you're thinking? Yeah, okay, I have that.
I cannot find the right article.
So not your spells, but your eye of night, or your vigilant blessing, what are you, or your Twilight Sanctuary?
The one where it adds an extra D10, and then someone heals.
Ah. Wait a minute. Oh, you're not a cleric. You're a fucking druid.
Yeah, he's a druid.
I got the wrong thing open. Ah!
I'm gonna get some tea. You guys figured this
Okay.
out. Put it on your
There it is.
sheet.
The Harvest Scythe. There it is.
Okay.
Da-da.
You attack and you get better than like not attacking. You probably hit it. I'm gonna get some tea.
Okay. I'm gonna get some water.
I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Now's a good time.
I'm gonna go get some inches.
Okay. Sorry, Ashton. You figured it?
Pardon?
You figured it out?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay. You connect cleanly. Roll your damage.
Nice.
I
I don't know why it does both of them. I kind of fucked up what I wanted to do, but it's fine.
Okay. That was all you did?
Pardon?
That's your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the end. I can't really move or this thing's gonna fuck me up real
Okay.
good.
So all four of the skeletons, once again, will turn their arrows in unison as guided by the lavender one.
Okay.
Hello. Oh god.
Oh my.
What just happened?
Oh my god.
That's not. Uh-oh.
Bad stuff is about to happen.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus.
Uh,
Oh no.
Who are these?
All at red.
Wait, what?
He was the first person they saw. They all fire in unison at the same target.
Oh my god, these guys are idiots.
They done got me real good.
Is this how Red dies?
By some freaking archer.
Oh, he did just take 31 points of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of piercing damage.
How much of that was while you were down?
14 points of it.
So every time you get attacked while you're down, you're prone, so it's disadvantage, but if you get hit, it's a death save fail.
Fine.
Oh, sorry, Troy. So the way that it's worded is that they attack in unison, and all of the attacks land at the same time.
Oh, so it's just this big old burst damage.
Yeah, so big old burst. So there wouldn't be any auto death saves.
Good.
And it wasn't quite enough to be an automatically dead. But you are down.
I want to turn back and cry, "You idiots!"
Sorry, I didn't know how to actually roll. They all fire in unison correctly. I guess I could have just
Works.
/R instead of clicking on it, but
It was a lot of greens. It was certainly intimidating.
yeah, they
Yeah,
got
it was-
very lucky.
That was wild.
So as Ren is down, Alfonso, you are up.
So about the firebolt to the mayor.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're right. Where's
what?
that mayor? Wait. Oh, I skipped. Okay, I skipped his turn. Thank you. I skipped him as if he were
As if you were an idiot.
a skeletal archer instead of a human archer.
I see.
So as half of them are currently cheering for Basilio the Great, they do not fire their bows.
Good job, Vasilio. Even
Yeah.
accidentally, you're more effective than this mayor.
That's.
But those that are not clapping their hands
That's just my nature.
all
Alright.
fire at the ogre zombie.
Oh, I thought. Wait. Oh, was it the skeletal archers that hit Ren?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was our archers.
No.
No, skeletal
Oh,
archers.
okay. I rescind my idiot comment. I misunderstood. That was just on the inside then. I thought it was just like the first thing we see, and then they all like volleyed Ren.
Shoot at the
Like,
gnome.
what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, so they deal a fair amount of damage to the giant hulking zombie. They stand.
All right.
Sorry,
All right,
sorry,
we-
Alfonso.
We
I
don't
need-
have to go skewer the mayor yet. That's good.
I need to put a 100 here.
All
Or
right.
something, so I don't forget that this is not a skeleton archer. Your turn order is really bad.
I am going to double check something real quick. Sorry. Right, I'm going to
Mhm.
come up to here. I want to grab 10. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Mhm.
How injured is this fellow looking?
He's beginning to stumble a little bit. There's chunks of him all around on the ground.
That's
Yay,
that's
chunks.
wonderful. Huh. I will throw all 3 of my bolts at that guy.
Okay.
Do I have to roll? Yes, the spell attack for each ray.
Oh boy. Oh no.
All 3 connect.
Wow.
Oh really? It's about
Yeah,
to be like
Uh,
Alfonso's fire spells are back in business, it seems, but it's an oh my god.
So the 2 becomes a 4, so 27 damage.
So he needs to make a Constitution check against the whole thing. Oh no, just the last bit of damage, right? Because it was 3 separate.
Yeah,
rolls.
so 10.
So 5 plus damage taken, so 15. And he is still standing, just barely.
Fucking zombies. I don't think Alfonso is actually killed. They all make their saves against him.
Yes, Alfonso does.
Just unloaded a huge salvo of blue fire, and it wasn't good enough.
I think Alfonso is still drunk from his first session.
That must be it.
He had some really bad ale at that bar.
I think that he just really wanted Visilio to be the hero.
That sounds
Speaking
about
of
right.
which, guess whose turn it is?
The
That's
hero's turn.
exactly what it is.
Critically
Heck
fail
yeah.
your shot, you raging moron. Oh, sorry. I also popped back in the trees there as well after I cast my spell. Even though I was dumbstruck at the fact that that stupid thing is still standing.
Yeah, me too.
Well struck, Alfonso. Now stand back and allow me to save the day. I string up another arrow. And I launch as I run up here next to Kreia. Where's my sheet? Get that away from me here. Bam!
You connect.
Nice. Die, you foul beast. I send another arrow into its face. And I turn back and what town are we from? Fort Bremen.
They all cheer as you fell the giant beast.
Huzzah! I turn and pump my fist into the air.
You couldn't have written that
I was
any
the only
better.
one doing it.
Poor Alfonso. This is brutal.
I've slain the
standing
mighty
here.
beast.
Shaking my friggin' head.
Oh my god.
But the day is not won, lads. Let's take the fight to them. Huzzah! I turn back this way. Put the last of my movement as move up here. That's the end of my turn.
Oh goodness.
Heck yeah. Everything just coming up Vasilio.
Alright, I'm next.
Yep, you are next.
Fucking
Sorry.
archers.
Oh goodness.
I'm going to... Yeah, if I go here, and can I pick up Ren?
For half your movement.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, and then 20 is half my movement?
You have 40 movement? Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yep.
And
Yep,
then
yes.
I'm gonna scoop them up, and then I'm gonna dash way the fuck over here into the trees.
Do you need to be on his spot to pick him up? Or can you pick him up from beside?
I can't actually occupy a spot.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, then you scoop him
But,
up
like,
out of...
Yeah, I don't
Oh, there's
actually
not
know.
an ogre to have opportunity attack, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He is felled. Yeah, so you successfully scoop him up, and then you can dash away.
I'm gonna dash away. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Back to the front line. We don't want any stray arrows finishing you off, friend. Oh. So I'm gonna take him, I guess, here.
No stray arrow can finish me.
Run, Ottoman!
So, Dr. Ottoman, it is your turn. There's a recently felled ogre in front of you. And the archers that have been raining death
Oh, that's
are
weird.
30. I know this is Jake. Crazy.
That's really weird.
I hate my voice.
It's like something is repeating.
Okay, everyone can hear me.
Oh, it's Sean.
It's Sean. Yeah.
Mute your mic, Sean. Giving us a
He had it
perfect
muted, now
echo.
it's his turn.
There we go. Oh no, but we need him to talk. Everybody else, shut up. Sean's not talking.
It's a trap.
Sean is now Bumblebee. Sean? Maybe. Do you think he'll listen? Or will he just go smoke him?
The man's at 5L.
I do not think he will listen to your warning.
I vote
Probably
just
not.
beside the ogre. Use him as cover.
So I feel like Sean has somehow managed to attach his microphone into his headphone.
Hello?
Yo!
For some reason, my headphones are fucking up.
No kidding. It's your turn. I just scooped up the fallen wren and then booked it away. And I was like, run! And now it's your turn.
Oh, damn. I plug in my headphones and it doesn't let me talk for some reason. Can you hear me?
Did it stop?
Yep.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, so the ogre thing, the abomination is dead.
Correct.
And are we in retreat?
You have 5 health. You have 4 archers in front of you.
How are you guys doing? Are you healthy?
Ren is not.
Kreia just scooped up Ren and ran away from you.
Oh, sorry, Vasily. Four temporary hit points.
Alright, 4 archers. Where's Vasilio?
Directly behind you, about 10 feet.
Alright,
20, sorry.
Bahumet will protect us. I'll go attack the nearest skeleton archer.
Using what?
Regular attack. Axe.
Uh-oh.
You missed.
Oh, good.
Five health, just chilling right in front of him.
Well, that was all cleared up then, yes.
Oh yeah, Sean, you got
Oh,
serious issues.
Alright, who's next?
Next is Ren. Death save, please.
Can you mute, Sean?
Draw D20.
Just a D20?
Yes.
What's that?
Can you mute? We got a wicked echo coming out of you.
Okay, you have one failed death save, Ren.
It's not the echo. Sean's just really good at mimicking.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, no kidding.
You just instantly die off of one, or
No, you take 2 failed death saves on a 1.
So
Oh,
if you look
okay.
at your character sheet, you'll see the death saves underneath your temporary hit points.
Hello?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
I already put 1 under
Yep.
failures.
Booga booga.
oh
Yeah, the echo's gone.
nice.
All right.
Alright.
Hooray!
Okay, the skeletal archer's turn. So the lavender archer will once again raise his hand and have all of them attack in unison.
What are they attacking?
They are attacking the person that is directly in front of them. Doctor. No. They are attacking Mistfeld the ogre.
Yeah. They're like, that'd be a harder thing to do, attacking Mr. Ottoman.
So we have 1 that hits with a 20, and everything else I believe is a miss with a 5 and a 12.
It's a there.
Sorry, I forgot to turn off advantage.
Yeah, it's AC 17.
So connecting with you, Basilio, is 1 arrow for 6 damage. So because you have the 4 temporary hit points, you're only taking 2.
Wait, I got hit?
Yes.
You got
What's
smoked.
the attack?
Short bow.
What was the roll, though?
Oh,
20.
20.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that gets me. All right.
So you take 2 real damage because of your 4 temporary hit points.
That's not so bad.
All right. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Next are the human archers.
With an initiative of 100.
Out of range, yes, who are out of range. Who are readying an action. If they see anyone, they will attack.
All right, I come out and I believe I can reach that. Oh yeah, by far. I will cast another Scorching Ray with all of the bolts going at the lavender guy in the middle.
Okay.
Overkill. Overkill. Uh-oh.
Oops.
You got 4 intelligence? You're so smart.
So the first one misses, but the second 2 connect.
So that's 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 3 is 10,
10,
plus 6 is 16.
So it is not quite dead. But you watch as just like chunks of it start flying off, but there's not a lot of skeletal bones left.
Wonderful. And then I'm going to use the remainder of my movement to 1, 2, 3. Come up here.
Okay. Vasilia, what would you like to do?
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling like it starts with kill and ends with steal.
Kill steal. Well, I mean, that would be the game plan of most people. But Basilio does not steal kills. He starts and he finishes them. Alright, I step over here and I spin back to the crowd. And I'm like, these ugly, these ghastly things are no match for me. Follow me, boys. I don't know if they're gonna come, but I'll line up an arrow and take a shot at. Does this guy look bigger and badder than the other 3?
He looks more heavily armored.
You
And
there,
more like a douche.
with the douchey face. Surrender now, or perish.
Most of his douchey face has been routed away and or blasted off.
Those cheekbones, though, I tell you.
Yeah, well, I put an arrow in his cheekbone. Damn it.
Oh no.
You miss.
Ha!
Unless you'd like to do the lucky thing.
I will. I'll not be missing today.
The arrow's like redirecting in midair. The wind blows.
Perfect shot into the cheekbone.
Oh, it's fucking real.
Drives it home.
Oh no.
So his skull caves in and explodes from the first arrow.
Alright, that's the crit damage. Huzzah! I knew they were no match for me. I sweep my hat in a low bow back to the men.
Yay.
Alfonso's
Dr.
just like
Oven.
crying back there.
I shall assist you.
The sigh heard across the universe.
No need, my friend. Bahamut shall protect me.
But of course. Bahamut and Vasilio. That's the end of my turn. Oh, do we get free actions to like stow weapons? Do things or draw things?
Yep.
No. Drop my bow and draw one of my blades.
I think David agreed that if you were dual wielding, you could draw both at the same time. Was that?
Oh yes.
Mhm.
I showboatingly draw both my blades, and then swing them up in like a flare and spin them above my head.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Nice.
Thanks, Alfonso, reminding me I can draw that.
Freya, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna put Ren on the ground and administer some first aid to stabilize him.
Okay, can I get a medicine check?
Hell yeah, I am pretty good at medicine checks.
That's too funny. I have healing spells, but I didn't even notice. Right?
Just fails horribly and kills me.
So many. I'm like, yep, glory.
I guess that artery doesn't go there.
Ren, can you roll a 1d4 plus 1?
The healer's got bloodlust. Just hold the line back there, Kreia.
4.
You are unconscious for the next 4 hours.
Good long
Yeah, I guess I
rest.
kind of skipped out on that too.
Or not a long rest.
All right, with that,
He got scooped up by a flying centaur.
Yeah, he's fine,
Basically.
I'm sure.
like part of me wants to go to the front line, but I'm pretty sure these guys are inept enough that they're just gonna start burying Ren when I leave. So maybe I just hold on to him here.
They're just gonna start burning me.
Yeah, like that's my assumption at this point. I have no faith in these people, so I'm just gonna let Ottoman and Vasilio handle this situation.
Okay.
It's well in hand.
Autumn, you are up. There are 3 archers in front of you. You're right in front of one of them that you happen to.
I go for a full frontal assault.
Okay. It is with an axe. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The battle
Oh, sorry,
axe?
I can-
Sick
I
ass
could roll
battle
it.
axe?
Didn't I get some kind of magical axe?
Yeah, the
you
Orcish
come in
battle axe.
Orcish battle axe. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and you crit.
Nice. Thank you, Bahamut.
And you cleanly cleave the skeletal archer in half.
Well struck, Ottoman. I would have done it myself, but you beat me to it.
So,
That was very nearly the minimum damage for a crit.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled a lot of 1s and 2s.
Crits all around, though.
Actually,
that kills him, right?
I think so, because I think a battle axe is.
Battle axe is a D10.
If he's wielding it two-handed, but he's got a shield.
Oh yeah, D8.
Oh, sorry, no, it's he is not dead. Sorry, I thought it was bludgeoning. I mean, that doesn't matter. I mean, that definitely doesn't matter as a thing. Why would that matter?
It's okay. I don't think any of us even have bludgeoning.
But yeah, he's just mostly dead.
Okay.
He was mostly dead to start with.
Pretty sure he's all dead right now. But Basilio, you'll have to retract your compliment.
I doubt that, my friend.
So without
Sure,
his,
you can strike him dead next round.
without his commander, he's going to try to shoot a point-blank arrow at you, and does so with disadvantage, and misses terribly. He just seems very confused without his commander.
Nice.
The other two are going to try to strike at Basilio.
Ha! They can try. But their feeble efforts are no match for my dodging talent.
There it goes. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
I luck that one out of existence.
Okay, so then the 9 misses.
Excellent.
Okay, so they miss Basilio. Next to the human archers, who still remain out of range, you did tell them to come forwards. And can you roll a persuasion?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I should have actually done that at the time.
Persuasion. My expertise. Oh, it's performance. Okay.
And with advantage,
Persuasion.
please.
All right.
Okay, critically succeed. So,
Excellent. As always.
so the 4 of them that liked you the most, and have all dropped their bows, dash up.
Come in, but spare your lives so you can tell my tale.
So they all dash up closer, like, yeah, let's help out Basilio, yeah.
All right.
Should dinguses without their bows.
My posse. Come in.
Congratulations, you have a band of dinguses.
That's right. To enjoy
Multiple
my other
dingus
band of
eye.
dinguses.
Oh,
Red is just like murmuring under his breath in his sleep. Bunch
All
of
right.
dinguses.
Alfonso's coming up, and he is going to shoot a magic missile. 1 bolt at this guy, who's looking pretty rough, and then the other 2 at this guy over here.
Okay.
Roll 1d4 plus 1. That's the first bolt at the first guy.
Oh, his bones shadow under the force of it.
He got one.
And
About
then
time.
And the
Ex-
second one is -5. So the second one loses the edges of his arm, but is otherwise it's not. What type of? It's force, right?
you
Here.
believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he loses the edges of his arm, but he is still quite okay.
That's Alfonso's turn.
Yep, it is Alfonso's turn.
It was.
So it is Basilio's turn. That was Alfonso's turn.
What? It's Basilio's turn.
It is.
All right. Fear not, Ottoman. I've come to save you. Whirling my swords with practiced ease. I spin it left and right and like just in a showboaty fashion. And I step forward and then I turn back to my guards and I'm like, yeah! Ha! And then I jump forward and slash this guy to ribbons. Where's my sheet? I keep losing it, damn it. And ribbon slashing. Shing, shing.
You connect.
Excellent. Then I followed up with a second slash. Shing. Oh! Yes. Boom. Boom.
Swear to God, your gloating is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's what this game's about.
So, how many ribbons?
Oh, at least a dozen. And then I'd spin on the last one and then slash him hard across the neck. Anyone else?
your band of followers like, yeah, kill the undead, yeah, send them back where they came from.
Hoorah! All right. Oh, who drew that big dick? that is pretty much Vasilio's package. Yes.
So, Kreia, are you still remaining with Ren?
Yeah, it sounds like they're pretty happy up there.
Okay.
Things are well in hand.
Dr. Ottoman, there's one more skeletal archer left, and this one has been smacked around with some magic missiles.
Oh, those bony boys.
Oh, thank God.
This is hard work up here, boys.
You know, that's like 5 feet long.
Do you want to get up and give us a handy? Two on the nose?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the kill on that last skeleton archer then.
You shrunk it.
I got no more puns. Kill him.
The second, kill him. Oh my God, Ottoman just deleted. Where'd he go? Did he follow the cock?
I might have pushed the delete button.
Turned into a black
Control
hole.
Z, Control Z.
It doesn't work. I tried,
It should work. What the hell?
but fine. I'll just
The
copy in
hand
a
of
different
Boom, I
Dr.
just reached down and struck down behind.
Sorry, Dr.
How
Ottoman.
dare you put up with this insolence?
Here you are.
Chat with Bahamut there.
I had a good chat with him. Sends his condolences.
So you just barely managed to cleanly connect with your orcish battle axe, and you had describe its death.
It will die the same way that it lived.
In bony pieces. Yes. So yeah. So you that's fine. That's fine. I'll make it work. So you heave your battle axe down, and as you do so, you rock it back and forth, separating out all the bones, so that all that is left is a picture of a skeleton tossed against the ground. So it looks as it did when it was alive and undead, but now much more grounded.
That's beautiful.
It's super dead.
Super dead. The battle is won.
Yay!
The day is seen.
So as we were saying at the beginning, what would you guys like to do?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Mission accomplished in my mind. Look at this babe. Woo. I basically turned and put my foot on the undead corpse and standing over it triumphantly, one leg up. And I turned to the men and I'm fist pumping in the air, yeah.
And they're all like, yeah. Yeah.
Right, yeah. We triumph again, men of 10 towns.
Yeah.
For Vasilio.
Vasilio the Great. He's so
Yeah.
great.
You gotta line them up with their cheer and then you throw in yourself. Woo! For all the fame. That's Bard Tactics 101, Ottoman.
Okay. So, did you guys want to go looking for the haunted mansion?
Haunted mansion?
I mean the Crimson Manor.
Fuck.
Yes, I would like to go to the mansion, but considering Ren is barely conscious, we should probably take a rest.
But not
Yeah,
here.
carry
I
me.
don't like it here. Let's get out of
Can
here.
I just lay on hands him? And
You
bring him
could.
up?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
let's do that. And then let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm but a weak gnome, Kreia. Carry me.
Well, I mean, we could also just take a short rest, and you can use your hit dice.
Yeah, as long as that short rest isn't here. But no, he's not actually gonna wake up for another 3 hours.
He is if he gets laid on hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we gotta heal him if we want him.
You want my input?
Give him the old 1
Yeah,
HP.
Yeah, cast Lay of Hand.
So,
You know what, buddy? I'll give you 2 HP. You lucky dog.
Just 6.
so
Oh no,
He
not up
says-
to 6. Sorry.
that the manor is about a day's. So just follow along, stay far away from the river. The river is very dangerous, but just march south and a little bit west, and you should be fine.
Is that going in the right direction? Just
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Not by my understanding of the compass rose, but who knows?
So one of the men will be like, "Oh, Sue, you're so great! Oh man, you're so amazing! Could I follow you instead of being enlisted? They don't pay me very well. I don't like their role. You're so great."
Me? You want to
Wow.
follow me?
That sounded like was that a girl?
No, just a very young man.
Oh.
Oh, Vasilia, you're so great! Oh my God, my voice is cracking. You're so amazing.
I mean, I am pretty great. I look back at the group. I'm like, what do you think? I mean,
I'm standing
Can
beside
kind
Basilio.
of fight.
Yes.
I slap Basilio.
Alfonso, no need to be jealous of my fanfare.
No, just trying to see if you would ever awake yourself to reality. Guess not this time.
I don't know whatever you mean.
So
So I look the lad up and down. What's his fighting capabilities? He's a soldier though. He can hold a weapon, swing it.
He can hold a weapon. Yep.
Alright.
He can hold a bow. He looks very. He looks a little bit scrawny. You don't know if he can hold anything
How old is
bigger
this?
than a bow or a dagger.
How old does this thing
13.
look? 13?
Yep.
I'm not bringing a 13-year-old child to fight undead.
I mean,
A 13-year-old child is already fighting undead.
But I'm currently
It's
fighting.
fine. You can fight them here with this mare. We're not looking after a kid while we're trudging into undead territory.
Yes, our mission is
But
much
sir,
more dangerous.
I'd like to help the great Basilio. I don't know about you, Mr. Fonzo.
it's giving me an idea. What if we tried to recruit more of them? I bet with my fame and magnetism, we could recruit many of them to our cause. I like looking over them.
The mare would just love that.
What? I don't understand what you mean, Alfonso. Wouldn't it be great to have dozens of people who love me along with us?
No, it actually sounds like my worst nightmare. It's recruited because of you. Even that aside, think about it. We steal all of these men, essentially. Do you ever think we're going to go back to Targos and be welcome there?
Interesting. I do want to be welcomed and loved. In fact, I need to be loved. So, perhaps this child should go back to his troop. You make a good point. You there, boy.
Yeah.
I would love to have you. But the perils we go into are far too dangerous. You have to stay with your battalion. It's where you're needed. I am honored that you want to follow me, and I ask you this. Go off and tell everyone of the heroic deeds you saw here today.
Okay.
For the great Vasilio, I just cut him off and pull my sword out of its sheath and shoot it up into the air. The great Vasilio knows no fear. I'm just start spinning away from him, talking to no one.
That's great.
The great Vasilio shall slay all of the undead in their vile tower. Yes. Yes. I'm just yelling at the sky.
Okay. Honored to have me, and great Facilio, and we'll slay all the undead.
Yeah, he can't reason with me now. I'm just like, yeah, staring off at the distance, like nodding my head. I'm not acknowledging the child.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Onward.
Onward, to the right direction.
Okay.
Yes.
Which right direction?
Towards the.
Towards the house where the Crimson Band was.
Yes.
South along the river.
South along the river.
Not
Giving-
up the trail.
Giving the river a wide berth so as not to encounter more undead.
Ooh, I
Can we
didn't mean
do-
that.
What?
There's two of you. I didn't mean that.
Ha! Excellent.
We do need to think about not traveling too far, though, so you people can at least do a short rest.
And there is a full night, a full day of travel.
Yeah. We can short
Uh,
rest once we get like a decent way away from that place. Kreia doesn't like that place.
Would it be a day from Targos? Like we went back to town?
No, a day from the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take that short rest for y'all.
Okay. While you are short resting, can I get a perception from someone?
Sure.
Sure.
You hear something in the woods behind you.
You motherfucker.
So Alfonso, you hear something in the woods behind you.
All right. I kind of make motion to everyone just to try and get their attention and like point towards where I hear the sound as I turn around to see if I notice anything.
Turning around to notice things, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
All right. Well, I'm basically motioning to everybody that I heard something back there. Like if you guys came to help check it out,
Yeah,
just
I'll-
in case
I'll do a little patrol.
there be undead in these woods, yo.
Okay. So as you are patrolling, you run into the boy from before,
Oh my god.
and he says, he said he would be honored to have me, and that we would kill the undead together.
You misunderstood. You need to go back.
Back to Facilio. Yes, back to Facilio.
I'm just gonna turn and leave. It's like, oh, I can't even. These people are idiots.
You there, boy.
Yes,
Oh.
Facilio, sir, the great.
Thought I explained to you that the pyros we'd be going to would not be for that of a child.
Yeah, I'm a man, sir. Sir, I fight in the army, sir. I'm an army man.
I mean, can't argue with him there. I look at my group. Huh?
I just shake my head, but like shrug, I'm like, You do
I
what you
sigh.
need to do, Vasilio.
Maybe I could rest with you instead of hiding. Yeah, okay. I'll just do that then. Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Well, perhaps you simply can stay for the evening. But my friends have made it clear to me that you cannot join our crew. You do not have the skills to be amongst the magnificent crew that I've assembled. I'm apologizing to you now. But if you come back in several years, perhaps we'll have a place for you then.
Okay. Roll a persuasion.
This little barnacle.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm awesome, but God.
With disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Okay.
Not to worry.
So he said, "Oh, okay, I'll go back, but I don't like." Oh, And he just like starts skulking back towards the front.
Pretty good.
So we all have a long rest or a short rest. Sorry.
I think it was just a short rest, and we're gonna finish the journey, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do all the hit die you need to do.
What do I do for that?
Roll as many hit dice as you want.
Which you have 3 you could possibly roll.
Okay. Can I see after rolling 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You don't have to roll them all at the same time. You can roll them one after the other based on how high you roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Facilio, were you trying to pick up a squire there, or you should
your
be
hit
more
die
than
is
that?
higher than a D4.
Pardon?
Your hit die is higher than a D4. I'm pretty sure
Just a
your
second.
druids are D8s.
Be right back.
Oh no.
Oh, my hit dice says D4. Sorry. I don't know how this calculated.
Put your head there.
Ha.
It's literally like whenever you level, you get a chance to roll die to add to your maximum.
It's a D8.
Yeah, it's that same dice. Whatever you would use to gain health for the class you level.
Per druid level. Okay.
So you have 3 of them total.
But like, say you were a 3rd level druid and a 2nd level barbarian for some reason, then
That sucks.
you could have 2d8 and 2d12 for hit dice, and you can choose to roll any of those dice during a short rest.
Okay. If you run out of hit dice, does it matter? Or
It just means that you can't roll any more hit dice and take a look where you gain half of your hit dice rounded up back.
You regenerate them slowly over long rests.
okay.
So like if you're 5th level and you use all of your hit dice one day, when you rest for that day overnight, you'll get back 3 hit dice you can roll until you take your next long rest, where you would get another 3 hit dice up to your maximum of 5.
We're just gonna roll all 3 here.
There you go.
Nice.
Are we on this map somewhere? Oh, there we are.
Sorry, bottom left corner.
Well, this is a Fire Emblem map.
Kind of looks like that, yeah. Oh, we are too close to the river for comfort.
So this is not the river. This is a little lake that you guys have come up to.
Okay.
Well, that you are coming up to. I've jumped ahead. I'm sorry. We continue our travel. No, there's nothing that will be getting in your way during your travels. But so you've done your short rest and you continue traveling. You see ahead of you. Sorry, I jumped ahead moving the map. I was just putting you guys in place. So you see ahead of you a large manor. Around the manor in all directions is a thick forest, and that forest connects to the river. This direction is the direction that is coming away from the river. So the river is to your north. Does that make sense?
Wait, say that again?
So the river and the forest are to your north. So you said you would give the river a wide berth. This is a wide berth.
Figure they can fire arrows across it. Okay.
Do we assume that Sean used his hit dice on that short rest as well, seeing as he's at 5 health?
Oh, yeah. I think we do assume that.
Probably a good idea.
That's probably fair to do.
I think I need to head to bed soon here.
Okay. I was thinking this would be a good time to end with setting things up here.
Excellent.
That's fair. Yeah.
Just so we have our setup of what we've arrived at. So we see in front of us a manor and a small lake. When you look across the small lake, you see that it is covered in a thick envelope of fog.
Ugh.
you cannot see through the foggy lake outside of just the shape of a house.
So there's a house in the middle of the lake that is foggy?
No, it's on the other side of the lake.
On the other side. Okay, so we gotta go around this lake.
Sorry, it's in this general. Here, let me just where's this reveal areas? So just up to the edge of house. You see the walls of house. Past the foggy lake, you just see the outline of the house.
Alright. I think we can do that. Just gotta go around this lake, right guys? No worries.
Yeah.
No problems. I'm sure it'll be smooth sailing.
As
Yeah.
usual, you know.
Little foggy lake. You know? It's
It's a good thing it's not an area known to have an undead.
do you think that fog could be undead related? This looks like fog.
Actually, can
Fog is always undead related. You ever seen
Oh.
a benign fog?
Well, you can sense that stuff, right? Why don't you go check it out?
It will.
you could sense that stuff. Yes, you see a forest up here, so let me just give you guys a little more map information that is totally fair to see.
Use
edges
it
of the
as
house.
undead.
Yep. How does that ability work? I'm
So,
sorry, I'm not
so
familiar with it.
he's got to get within 60 feet, and then in a radius of 60 feet, I actually pasted it way above. You can sense the presence, and yeah, I'll repaste it. But I would probably say get close to the shoreline, so you'll be in range to use it, and then it does this.
Okay. So are you going to walk up to the shoreline and then use your divine sense?
Can I try to perceive some zombies before I approach the shoreline? Because that seems like a dangerous move.
Hey.
Yes. It's
Zombie
this-
crocodiles and all.
How long did this last?
It's well, the divine sense is 1 turn.
Yeah, no. So it only happens once.
Yeah, so you got to get in range and then use it. But I think he means make sure it doesn't walk into a trap.
Oh,
Yeah,
so use it
that's
more
what I
than
mean.
once because you have your charisma modifier plus. Yes. So if you use it back away from the shoreline, you do not sense any undead.
Okay. No, I want to try to perceive if there's
Like he wants to
anything
roll a
near the
perception
shoreline.
check.
Yeah.
Oh. You don't
Before
see
approaching
it.
the shoreline. Okay. Then I'll approach the shoreline and cast the
The
spell.
water, because you guys took just a short rest. Yeah, you guys took a short
Yeah.
rest. So the water looks an inky black
So there's
underneath
definitely zombies in it.
the
Inky
underneath
black.
underneath the nighttime sky. So you can't see a thing.
Is that like a normal inky black?
Yeah, just like a regular lake at nighttime.
Oh, okay.
That is just
A
very
naked
foggy
nighttime. Got
and
it.
black. Yeah.
Not really crazy
Alright,
about
I'll risk
water.
I'll go to the shoreline and I'll cast it.
Okay.
Bahuma will protect me.
And you know the exact location. Does he get to know what they are? Not its identity.
You know the type, but not the identity. Yeah, so you know that it's like a zombie, but you don't know that it's the zombie of Mr. Bobman.
Mr.
Oh.
Bobman's my favorite.
So you don't know that he's That's very interesting.
Maybe you just know the fact that it's undead. Maybe you know 7 undead. Or
No, it
something
looks like you
that.
know the exact location.
Oh yeah, the exact location as well. It's a good spell.
It's a very good spell. It's almost like I set up a zombie minefield.
Oh god.
And that now I'm just clicking on them and moving them from the GM layer to not the GM layer.
Oh god. There's so many. What do you sense, Ottoman?
Zombies everywhere.
I'll give you that one. It's fine. I lied. What a great spell. I'm actually really happy.
I'm gonna be right back.
It's got
It's so good.
such a specific use case, and this is it.
Yeah,
That's all it's
this
useful.
is it.
So you
Like
sense
we're
a bunch of zombies
wandering, and it's foggy.
who are standing on the bottom of the shallow lake.
Oh my god.
They're at the bottom of the lake.
Yep. Just walking along the lake.
Devious.
They don't need to breathe. They are undead after all.
Legit. How's it look, Ottoman?
Still. What's that?
How does it look, Ottoman?
It's looking just fine. No reason to panic at all.
So one of these,
And I'll start sweating.
one of the zombies that you notice is one of those patchwork amalgams or ogre zombies.
Okay. Okay. And do I know like what the other ones are?
They are just regular zombies.
Regular type. Okay. I will convey this information, compatriots, with a sense of panic in my voice.
And the one that is in the most direct path is zombie.
Well, I wasn't planning on swimming through that lake anyways. Can we go around? That's...
Maybe we'll give it an extra wide berth.
Yeah. Maybe the mayor was mistaken. Maybe the Crimson Band isn't here.
I feel like you're looking at what used to be Crimson Band.
But there's only 3 of them. Well, that's true. Oh, they were strong. You didn't meet the Crimson Band, did you?
No, it's just me and you.
Yeah, they're stronger than we were.
Hmm. But they did cast like a scrying thing on us. Maybe they know we're here,
They cast a scrying on us. Oh, I forgot about that.
so we didn't follow them.
I see. Well, I would assume that the mayor was an idiot before I'd assume that the Crimson Crusade fell in a place such as this. But I guess we actually have to go knock on that door and find out.
We must.
Yes, we do.
But certainly not going for a swim. No swimming. Not swimming.
Scared of a little water.
Yeah.
Don't want to get your hooves wet.
No.
Gnomes aren't fans of swimming either.
Especially when you get pulled under by zombies. That's not my favorite way to, I'm interested in seeing many things in my travels, but that's something that I would care not to experience. So does it look like we can go around?
The way around is very long.
Perfect.
So there's
we ain't no hurry.
a lot of lake to the east of you, but you'll have to go all the way around a lengthy bay.
Is it that way
so-
both ways?
This way is the river.
Oh,
This way it connects to the river, which you had been avoiding,
okay.
to my knowledge.
Well,
Are we?
what do you say we hit the bay? We go around.
Do we really have that much time?
I don't know. Like we
Oh,
did like
actually,
chill for a
as,
month.
To that point, as Dr. Ottoman is getting closer to the shoreline, he does hear the clanging of metal inside the house.
Oh, really?
Because he is close enough to hear the sounds of battle. Yes, he is absolutely close enough to hear the sounds of battle.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Ottoman, what? You serious? Okay, that sucks. I guess that's the time restraint. People fighting in there. Oh.
Yep.
Can you magic us across this gap?
No.
Oh.
Can you freeze the lake? Or at least a path for us?
Come now, Alfonso. Must have some sort of magical spell. You're always talking about how great you are at it.
We don't even know what's in there. Who's in there? Maybe they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
Given-
fine.
People to be saved?
Where we are.
They might be
So
fine.
this only lasts for one turn, right? So if they're moving,
Yeah, he would have to use it
Right.
again.
okay.
You might get like a general idea of direction, but yeah, you'd lose it after 6 seconds.
Okay.
And he only can cast it once because his charisma modifier is 0.
I forgot how much I loved his character.
The uncharismatic dentist. Oh my lord.
Oh.
I guess he's kind of smart, but he's also extremely religious.
I didn't even know he's really.
No, so you rolled your stats and you rolled really, really poorly.
Did everybody heal when they were on a short rest? Oh man, I get to do Song of Rest, so you guys can add a 1d6 to your health. Because I'm an awesome bard.
Oh, okay.
Every short rest, I extra heal you guys.
So that's Ren and Dr. Autumn.
Nice.
Yeah,
That is just what I needed.
heck yeah.
Back up to full.
Yo,
Thank
Ren,
you,
you could.
Cecilio.
Can you turn into a bird, Ren?
No.
No, I can't fly
Oh,
or swim.
oh, oh.
I'm
It's
trying to find a
happening.
list of what I can turn into, but I can't find it.
It's happening, Kreia.
What's happening?
We're going across that
Crossing the
water.
lake.
I'm not going first.
No, we have a wonderful, fantastic bard that I'm sure will just love to run in first.
He is very brave.
I mean, the brave one in first.
What if we try to build a boat?
Did you say the brave one in first? That's me.
How deep is this water?
Maybe about 20-ish feet.
Oh, what are they gonna do? They're stuck on the bottom.
Yeah, we could just swim across.
Maybe it's fine.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe that's
it'll
wishful
be.
thinking.
Maybe it'll be just fine. Yeah, just fine. Okay.
Wait, how deep is the pool? No, 10 feet. Sorry.
10 feet? Okay,
10 feet.
that's less fine.
Yeah.
That is pull you down by the ankles.
Yeah, that's never fun.
That is less fine.
Actually, wait. No, you have no idea. It's foggy.
We have a good guesstimation that it's about 10 feet.
Well, with doubt, is very not fine.
That's fair.
Very, very not fine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So, you get half movement speed when you're in the water.
We gotta get across to the other side. And there's zombies and stuff in the water.
There's zombies in the water, and there's
there's
sounds
zombies.
of battle in the house.
Oh, well, we gotta get there then. I charge up next to Ottoman. What's the game plan?
Oh, this is
I shall
horrible.
consult Bahamut for the answer.
Excellent.
I will look to the stars and see what the stars say.
Did you?
So you look up and you can see only a small constellation of stars through the clouds, and Can I get a intelligence check?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting someone else to do this.
Hmm.
Okay. So it looks to you like it is pointing in a very clear arrow towards the house.
Bahamut says we should go home.
Oh.
Or sorry, towards the manor. Repeat that.
Well then, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna have to get there. I cast Long Strider on myself,
Oh, nice.
and that's just a 1 hour buff, no concentration.
Nice.
And then if you guys don't come up with another spell that I cast, enhance ability on myself.
What?
I give myself Bear's Endurance. I now have advantage on Constitution checks, and I gain an extra 2d6 health.
Wow.
I'm
What the
buffing myself,
fuck is that spell? That's really cool.
and I turn to you guys, and I'm like, "Ha! The Great Facilio could easily cross this lake," gaining an extra 4 health for boasting. Now I'm up to 27 out of 18.
All
I
right.
make my way to the water's edge.
Wince.
For glory!
Where'd you say the
I
big
leaped
one
into the
was,
water.
Ottoman?
And I swim to this fucking thing.
Okay. So now that we had a turn, we don't know where the zombies are anymore.
Oh, okay.
I want to make this very clear. This is because Ottoman told you where they were, but they may or may not still be there.
Oh, this is a good idea. I think I'm going to follow Vasilio because I can clear that gap almost with a long jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow everyone too. I'm easily influenced.
Nice.
Fully.
Here we go.
I've cleared.
Follow me,
Jump.
boys. The brave one.
Look out below! Crash!
Fucking long jumps across.
I can clear 17 feet as long as I have a running start.
Nice.
And I think I just landed on you. Sorry.
Okay.
I catch you with my Bear's Endurance. Just kidding. It's still caught. I obviously dexterously step aside as he lands on this platform.
So on this tiny platform, there's only space for 2 of them.
Okay.
All right. I would like to cast a firebolt at this spot on the water.
Who's jerking off?
Sean.
Sean?
At this spot.
Sorry.
Having fun with Bahamut there.
Right here.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
That doesn't look so bad. Maybe we can make it to the dock.
I'm
can I-
certain of it.
Well. Can we clamber up to that dock? Is that what that is?
That is
Like
a dock, yes.
Can we clamber up to it? Like, is it low?
Yeah, it's low enough to jump on.
Okay.
Oh, man.
But someone is
gotta tell us where
currently
the bad guys
casting, Firebolt.
Oh, yeah.
Alfonso's shooting in the water. Ottoman, you gotta scout for us so we don't get dragged down.
He already burned his scouting.
Oh, we can't
gone.
do it again?
He is
Okay.
not charismatic enough.
Okay, well, you sunk my battleship.
What?
A
All right.
patchwork giant zombie thing bursts from the water.
Whoa. Hello. I don't like this at all.
Fear not, Kreia.
So we're gonna have to roll initiative, and the battle will be joined because you just clearly struck at a zombie that was not aware of you, but now is very aware of you.
That sounds about right.
So let's roll initiative before today.
All right.
Oh, what the fuck? Where'd that go?
And the battle will be joined when we come back in 2 weeks.
Next
Oops.
time on
I tripped.
Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck.
Did my initiative show up?
It did not.
You were
Oh.
selecting a token, but it's fine. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
My initiative definitely didn't show up, right, guys?
Do I have to be clicking on myself and then hitting the initiative button?
You have to be selecting a token.
Well,
it's
you can
fine.
go to the journal entries.
I
which is what I
understand,
usually do.
Hey, whoa,
Select-
whoa,
select
whoa.
your
No,
guy.
no, I know. I'm gonna take the 10. I just wanted to see if it would pop up again.
Looks like I'm going last.
All the better to kill steel with.
Exactly.
Actually,
All the better to sweep the glory under
Uh,
my great Vasilia rug.
Okay.
I made a 4 hit, right? I landed.
Short descending. Okay.
Fast ogre.
So this ogre is right. Can I get damage for your
Oh, yeah.
firebolt? Your frosty bolt.
That many.
Freeze him. Water a little bit.
So you see as you send a frosty bolt through the water, it makes this clean path through the water, and then connects with this ogre.
Wait, like it makes an ice tunnel down there?
Yeah, like an icicle path the whole way through.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
So it's very obvious where this guy is.
yes.
Whoa.
Well, now, yeah, my battleship got sunk. He was here.
It's an excellent shot. He does have 4 intelligence. The big brain plays. Alfonso.
Absolutely. Calculated.
Okay, and now that we are in combat and can no longer really escape, I feel like I was pushing you guys really hard to log rest. I really maybe I should have pushed harder.
I didn't even feel the pressure.
But after you long rest, after completing this next encounter, you will all be level 4.
Oh, shit.
But you could have been going into this encounter had you.
Oh, we'll get him and we'll sleep in the haunted house, rescuing the people who would have died if we long rested.
I feel like it would have been the same. We would still hear the clamoring if we had long rested.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
They probably would have been dead.
We're gonna rescue these people. This is gonna be great. It's just a bit scary. Yo, as soon as I'm fucking in this, guess who's in shish kebab range?
Just like
Getting
dive into
him.
the water.
Patoo, patoo. No, I can just do it from here. I have a lance. Ka-cha, 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 ka-cha.
Oh, man, should I get a feat at 4th level, or should I go to another 2 more intelligence for the big old +5?
That's fucking
Oh, did we
crazy.
get to level up?
No,
We will.
because you didn't long rest.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I didn't even get hurt that last fight, so I didn't even feel like long resting. I still have my
know.
spells, didn't even get hit. I'm like, yeah, let's just keep going.
I tried really hard to be like, so you guys want a long rest? It's a day long.
Yeah.
Hey, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we can make it.
Up.
We'll be fine.
Because like our guys would have felt like we have like stuff to dwell on. I imagine leveling up is like you just gotta like think about the experience that you just fought, and you're like, oh, okay, I could do better, or I could do more. I don't know.
I don't know either. I was very split about just like being like, no, but seriously, long rest.
But like, I don't think it's out of the question for a DM to say like, you feel like you've learned more, and you can dwell on it for a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
there's some stuff you can't explain, like how do I set 2 more spells in my spell book?
what? I just mean that like by David giving us like a push that like we've learned something new, and then we'd be like, wait, what? Oh, let's
Yeah.
rest.
I could have pushed you guys harder.
Like, I'm just saying it's not bad storytelling for you to be like, you guys feel like you've learned something, and you might want some time to dwell on it.
Oh yeah, I could have pushed you guys harder. I did balance this for a 3rd level team.
I'm good either way. I'm just like,
So,
if
like-
you felt like you couldn't like push us in that direction, like
Oh
I don't
no,
think it breaks
I
the
felt
story
like
at
I
all for you
was
to be like,
pushing you in that direction. I was like, guys, I'm like, sure, long resting though. It's a day walk.
It's like, screw you, kid. We're getting out of here in the hour.
You're like,
just a
you're like,
day.
screw you, David. We're gonna arrive at the manor in the middle of the night so that you can put up some fog on the lake.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get them all.
Which is way cooler.
Who goes to a haunted lake in the day? Just takes away from it altogether.
True.
We
Oh
want
my
the full
god, I
experience.
think I can turn into a bear again. At level 4.
Oh, damn. You're back to bears.
Oh, if we waited, I would have had swim speed.
It would have been fun. That's funny. This is good. Well, we're gonna have to fight in the river for sure then. Yo, I'm looking at feats. How funny would it be if I took athlete, where climbing doesn't half my speed? I'd be the centaur, who's like the master of ladders.
I don't like that. I don't like that for a centaur.
Me neither, but it's really funny.
I'm gonna go with a flat. If you're like climbing no longer half my speed, I'm like, no, you went from double disadvantage to single disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or it no longer slows the speed for your front hooves.
Well, shit. It's fine. I was leaning more towards mobile, anyways.
In all seriousness, Troy, if you wanted, you get it.
I don't. I just thought it was funny.
We would just have to put like spikes in your boots or something.
Oh my god.
Something to make that make sense.
You fucking spider centaur. No, I'm just like picturing like I go up to a ladder and just like beast it with just the arms. My legs are just like sticking out the other end. Just like ah. Doesn't make any sense.
Your strength.
Just jumps.
Woof.
No climbing involved. Just jumps.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Jumps
got-
up the ladder 20 feet, grabs hold, jumps again.
No problem. Absolutely
Like
no
friggin'
problem.
Assassin's Creed style. Like, okay, just press up and A. And
This
I'll just
is-
launch myself to the
This
next
is just
fucking...
parkour.
Yeah. This horse is just swinging left and right up the blocks.
This is so good.
You can see it now, right, David? 800-pound horse,
Mm-hmm.
2 inches of block stone holding it up on the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, totally works that way.
Oh, so good.
Well, I feel like I don't have a choice because all of the walls have to be this thickness and no other.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I draw the maps, the walls have to be this thickness.
I mean,
Mm.
kind of. You can make them like just the outlines.
Mm, not with the software that I use to make it really quick.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so it's like either I would take a lot longer, or this is the thickness of all walls. So all walls should be centaur thick.
Still though, like the fact that you're making your own maps, it's like still you can make it like however you'd like, right? And just make it bigger.
Yeah, oh, you're right. I could just like stretch it by you're right. This could be, instead of being a full 5 feet, I could make it a tenth of that and just like make things in big chunks.
But
Yeah,
I often just steal my maps. I should start making them.
I really
More.
like making my own maps. It's just like a
Just fun.
yeah, and there are some things like multi-level houses that you just like.
Yeah, you just gotta do it. And like finding one is just a pain in the ass at the end of the day. Like that works.
Yes, absolutely.
I've like the last map I did for lightning. I don't know if you guys even noticed. It is basically only a quarter of the map is like what I stole, and then I just copy and cut and paste the rest of like the environment. So like almost half the houses are just copy, cut, and paste from the original one, and then paste it on. And nobody called me on it. I was like, okay, perfect. I think it looks good.
And I'm never gonna call anyone on their maps if it looks roughly correct. That is good enough by me.
I just didn't know if you guys noticed or not because I forgot afterwards. So I was like, oh man, it looks so good. Like, it looks weird because it's like half. It's like Tetris style, where like the lines are like perfect and then it slightly goes off green. I don't know if that explanation makes any sense. It's just not in a straight line. You can see the entire map; it makes sense because you're the GM. But from what I got the players seeing, I'm like, looks really, really fucking good.
All right, did I build this for 3rd level?
Fine, we can take it.
Either way, yeah. I have no fear. I'm gonna keep getting spells that boost Facilio. See how many I can just stack on myself.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's in every encounter's in a deadly range. You'll be fine. I gave you guys stuff.
I think I'm gonna take the mobile feat when I level up and get another 10 feet of movement. That
is pretty good.
That would make me happy. It'd be really nice to get that strength mod, but this is gonna be way funnier.
Yeah, I'm pretty tempted to just go +5 dex on my guy.
Oh, so you guys sure you have this tiny amount of health?
Yeah, I have 18.
Where?
Man.
They're a bunch of little wizards and shit.
Yeah.
I have no con. I rolled my dice every time. Luckily, I got 5s.
All right, I gotta skedaddle and hit the sack.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for the game, and guys, GG, David.
Yeah, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Hey, man.
Peace out, guys.
Good night, folks.